What's up, everybody? I am early, so I'll wait until people start hitting the chat. But I couldn't help myself. I just could not help myself today. I needed to hop in this stream as early as I could. There's a lot to talk about, a lot going on over the Twitterverse right now, and I'm also trying to figure out StreamYard right now. So let's let's share my screen, right? I can do that somehow. Share screen. With two monitors. Shit, I don't got two monitors. What up, what up, what up? What's up, broski? Yeah, dude, we got a lot going on. I really just want to figure out how I can share a screen because I want to just stroll Twitter all day today. Figure out what we got going on, see what's going on, if anything's going on, what the hell is going on. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Is Harden coming? What do you guys think? Oh, shit. What a day, man. What a day. Bro, I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous. What's up? What's up? What's everybody? What is up, everybody? If you're new to the chat, welcome. I think Harden's coming. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't. How do I figure this out? Just want to share my screen. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do here, fellas. I'll figure this out at some point. Bro, my anxiety is insane right now. It's insane. Truly insane. Bro, I'm here for Patty Mills. I'm here for Patty Mills. I think if there's a deal getting done, and especially if they want Drummond, bro, you got to throw in Claxton then. You got to throw in Nick Claxton. And at a point, I'm just like, it's too much, man. Because Brooklyn needs to go out and make other moves, so I don't understand why they would do that. You know, they're just trying to become like kind of like the Sixers, and that hasn't worked for the Sixers since like the 80s. So I don't know what's the move for them. I don't know what the move is for Philly either, though. And again, I think Morey has the balls to just be patient and be like, all right, whatever, we'll get him in the offseason. And yeah, that might be the long-term way to go, but God, I could speak for everybody when I'm saying I just want a deal getting done right now. I just want a deal getting done right now. I don't even care anymore, man. But I don't really want to give up Matisse. He's not untouchable, but we're really going to make a Nets team whose defense is horrendous a lot better. Who would you rather give up if you had to choose? I would give up Seth 10 times out of 10, man. Especially if Patty Mills is on his way. He's arguably the exact same shooter as him, but he's a much better shot creator, and he's a backup point guard. That would be perfect. I think my ideal move is trading for Patty Mills in some sense with a James Harden deal. And you guys can have Seth Curry, Danny Green, and whatever. But I don't know. I'm sure he's tried to do something like that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But like I said in my video yesterday, these are two top tier GMs who are not used to losing trades in the moment. They would rather lose them later down the line. So it's probably a stalemate. It's probably so difficult for them to even get a deal going. Patty Mills is a way better shooter than Seth. Yeah, he's a much better shot creator, without a doubt. But there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. I just want to share my screen so I can actually get this going here. I just don't have an extra camera. We'll figure it out. Bro, I don't know what's going on here. Share. All right, we're gonna figure this out at some point. would love to just be able to share my screen. We'll figure it out. What do you guys think the deal is, though? You know, what do you guys think the? I might get Romp in here too if you guys want. I mean, I might just get Romp in here because he's my man. But bro, I'm gonna miss Tease, man. I'm gonna miss Matisse so much. But I don't know, man. Yo, like Teach, I kind of agree. Like, no shot we get Harden, but I'm so locked in right now that I might just believe this shit, bro. Like, I might just completely just, agree. It's crazy. Tab Alt Control for what? Tab Alt Control. Let's see. Where's a tab? Bro, I got a Mac. I'm not a technology guy. I'm the guy that hops in other people's streams because Eastwood knows more than me, and Romp knows more than me, and RB knows more than me. I'm just a dude that talks basketball. I don't want to deal with all this technology shit, man. I sent Rob the invite. No worries. Me and Romp always have a good time. He's an entertaining ass kid, man. Kyrie Luther X. Yeah, we can take Enes Freedom and Kyrie Luther X. Bro, oh God, bro, I have so much anxiety today. I gotta take this off. Gotta take this off. I came in. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a sweater in. I'm gonna get a sweater on. You know, why not pop a sweater on? Look nice for the guys. You know, look nice for the family. But now, it's too hot. It's too hot. I also love that the Bucks just traded for Serge Ibaka. Bro, sign me up for that, man. I wanted to get Eastwood on, but the dude works till 6. My man Eastwood. I've been collabing with him a lot lately. Good dude, man. Pause. Yeah, super pause. Super. Yeah, you guys know. You guys know it's a super pause. I can't really control the excitement right now, man. Levert's a dude, yeah, but like. Oh shit. Nah, don't fire Daryl. The fact that we're in this position with a guy who hasn't played basketball in an entire year, Daryl Morey can do what no one else can do. We waited. Everyone said we were stupid for waiting, and absolutely not, man. Daryl Morey is the savior of this franchise if there will ever be one. If Daryl Morey can't bring us a championship, Sixers are probably never winning the chip. I do love DeJounte Murray, though. DeJounte is my number one guy I would have gotten 100%, probably even over damn, my phone's blowing up. One fine Sixers YouTuber, don't underrate yourself. Been watching your channel regularly ever since Eastwood. I appreciate that, brother. Damn, all right. Eastwood throwing it on his Nah, not Paul Millsap. Come on now. No way. I also love this little the thumbnail I had to this video, bro. I made this thumbnail like 3 days ago when these rumors came out, and I was like, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to it, man. Yeah, dude, I believe Morey's the GOAT regardless if we get this deal done or not. There's gonna be levels of GOATness, of course, but you know what I mean. I still love this dude. I think he's done so much. What up, kid? I think he's done so much for this organization. The fact that we're even in this position goes to show how good Daryl Morey is at his job. What up, Lucci? Been seeing you a lot on Twitter lately, broski. I watched your Instagram or your pinned tweet. That was absolutely fire. That beat on Instagram Live, that was a cool moment. I really appreciated that. I just kind of waiting for Romp here. We can start talking basketball, start talking whatever he wants to talk about. But I am refreshing this Twitter page at an all-time high. And I think if the deal doesn't get done, and the last deal that's said to be moved is like Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, Thibault, and Ben for like a Patty Mills, Harden, and Bruce Brown type of thing, I think that's really tough to pass up on, man. Yeah, nah, Harden's not wearing 13. Come on now. Give Harden 12. You know? That's what my brother wore in college. That's what I wore a little bit in some AAU times. But give him 12. 21 and 12? What how perfect is that? How perfect is that, man? I'm ready to go watch James Harden play basketball and actually root for him for the first time in my life because hey, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a Harden fan, but I am a Harden fan if Harden comes to Philly. You best believe I am, bro. You best believe I am. Good old AAU ball, of course. Of course. I didn't mean to tell you that. I mean, it was baseball, but same shit. Yeah. So Kevin, like my thing is, my concern is that look how good Brooklyn was last year. Granted, they were healthy, and that's a huge if now. But I believe that if we trade Matisse Thybulle and Ben Simmons, that's really tough, man. That's really really tough. That's going to make that team a lot better. Rom's going to probably join around 1:30 if you guys want to stick around for an hour. What up, King of LA? Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Listen to Faust out loud. Appreciate you, David. Hey, everybody, go back to Eastwood and tell him that I appreciate that man from the bottom of my heart. Dude's just put me under his wing. Love it. Love it. What do you think the Lakers do? You think the Lakers do anything? What up, Chin? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone in here. 21. It's a big number for me. It's a big number. What up, RB? Or run it back, I mean. Appreciate the support, Eastwood. You're the man. I love how the Wizards are saying that everyone's on the table except Kyle Kuzma and Bradley Beal. At a point, some of these guys just got to be like, I'm out of here. Like, what evidence has Damian Lillard had? Like, what evidence is there for that man to be like, yeah, I think we're going to be okay? Chris Haynes, the Brooklyn Nets and 76ers were engaged in trade talks in the morning centered around James Harden, league sources tell. That doesn't really, it's not really breaking any news there, but that's, we like that. We like when verified dudes make tweets. Even when the verification dudes are just phony. Like, what about Kalen? Do you think Harden will play shooting guard? Yeah, probably. I mean, he's going to be our main ball handler, and Maxi's going to be more of a two. But I think both of them would start. Depending on what we get. Like if we get Patty Mills in this deal, then yeah, he's going to start with Maxi because finally, for the first time since 1946, the Sixers have a backup point guard that can actually create a shot, play basketball, and pass the ball around. If we get Bruce Brown too, it's a solid pickup. But my real big thing is that if we trade Drummond, we have to get Nick Claxton back. We have to. There's no way that we could just move a backup center like that at this late in the deadline and not bring in something in return. Yes, Harden will single-handedly cure our zone problems. single-handedly. Single-handedly. I think so too, Gustavo. I think it would be a really good trio. I think that a lot of it is just shot creation, and we finally have some of it, and we can lighten the load of Embiid. And you know what? It might mean that Embiid doesn't win an MVP this year, but hey, are you guys willing to not get an MVP season out of Embiid if that means we're hoisting the Larry OB? I would. I would. And also, if this whole thing with like If Harden is truly asking out, that is a very big deal. Like that's a big deal, man. That's a really big deal. That says a lot. I mean, and that really changes the landscape of this trade that there is. KD ruined the chemistry with Harden this morning. Bro, I mean, KD's a bitch. Kyrie's a bitch. And Harden, as much as I want him to join my team, is a bitch. You can't just put three bitches together and expect some nice party. It's like when one guy brings over three ex-girlfriends at the same party and then expects just to have a fun time. Nah, dude, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. There's gonna be drama somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what the drama is. Yeah, I agree. Eastwood. I also love when other content creators like like Rusty Buckets level start inputting their thoughts on the Sixers and what's going on. And I'm going to be honest with you, I just don't understand the level of incompetency that some of these people show. And I'm like, man, you really got 400,000 followers on YouTube, and you're out here saying that Matisse Thybulle is an okay to below okay player. I mean, he's pretty good, right? I'm not going to sit here and say the dude's a superstar by any means, nor is he a star, nor is he really a starter on a winning team, but he's better than pretty okay. All right, so report. League sources have said that Sixers and Brooklyn Nets are willing to swap the key pieces, Ben Simmons and James Harden. However, trade discussions are on the pieces that will be added to the potential deal. That sounds like a done deal, fellas. That sounds like a done deal. Yeah. Trae Young's the worst. Not only is he the ugliest human being I've ever seen outside of our assistant coach Sam Cassell, but he also destroyed our basketball team. Except in Game 7, he actually really struggled. That was white boy Kevin Huerter decided to show up. And Doc Rivers canceling practice today. You guys see that too? His response was, I feel like that was the human thing to do. Something's going down. All right, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Doc Rivers canceling practice. I'm here for it. KD Burner's already going nuts saying we're wasting Embiid's prime. Bro, I don't know if you guys have listened to any of the spaces that the Nets have had, Nets fans, but they are in shambles. In shambles, bro. Everyone's just freaking out. I would be surprised. I'm going to say it. I would be surprised if Harden is not a Sixer by the end of the day. I would be surprised, man. I really would. I would be surprised. Now let me press Zoom on the browser. I don't know what I'm... We're just going to stop sharing for a sec. Technology, man. Too much for me, DJ. It's too much. DJ's at work. DJ can hop on later. Rom's going to be hopping on in 34 minutes. I'd rather watch the video of Nelly getting top. I'm glad there are other people also appreciating the art of getting top. What up, Philly Sports Talk Podcast? What's up, man? Appreciate everyone hopping in. There better be a deal getting done. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Embiid knocked down a half-court shot today. So, I mean, I think the deal's getting done. Sixers hopeful for a package of James Harden, Patty Mills, and Bruce Brown. Nets are hopeful for a package of Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Matisse Thybulle, and Andre Drummond. I'm doing that deal. Maybe Bruce Brown can develop into a better perimeter defender and a more consistent player overall. And Patty Mills, man, I don't know what his contract looks like, but I'm doing that deal. Oh shit! Niang just out here balling. Yo, I love the YouTube name switch. I love it, Mel. Now there's only one Mel on YouTube, the way it should be. I'm in here for the long run. What's up? I remember you were telling me it's a new account. Whenever somebody comes in and says Niang just out here balling, I know damn well who that is. It's a day one right there. I'm just refreshing Twitter at a high speed right now. I'm taking this off. It's too hot for this. It's too hot for this. I have like 12 energy drinks in my room right now, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. This is what we've been training for. That's why I'm in the gym. Matisse really does have to feel good. Don't you think like Matisse is probably watching this and he's like, shit, I might be the key piece to move into a Harden deal. Like we may not get James Harden because my GM doesn't want to trade me. If this goes down, when was the last time we saw a guard big duo this elite besides Kobe and Shaq? Oof. That's tough. I mean, the first one that came to my mind was like Kyrie, LeBron, but LeBron's not a big man like that. Damn. Jamal Murray, Jokic? No. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. It's a really, really good question. Probably none, you would imagine. I mean, it's on the top of my head, so I'm not really sure. I think we get it done, Michael. I do think we get it done. I've been saying for the last couple of days we get it done. There's too much rumbling for something not to go down. But if something doesn't go down, of course I'll be extremely upset. I'll be disappointed. I'll probably not leave my room for like 3 days, but I think it's for the right thing. I think if Maury's that sold on Thibault or whatever the hell, I think we can get him in the offseason. I feel like something's going down. Unhappy Harden is not a good Harden. Exactly, Mel. I think that this report this morning that came out with Harden saying, look, like I basically trade me, like I want to get traded, but I'm not saying it because of my reputation. I think that's a huge change. I think it's a huge development in this whole entire thing. Truly, I really do. It's 1:00 now. We have 2 more hours. What would you want us to do if we don't go to the Harden way? It's a good question. It's a good question. We have to free up cap space, and I think Morey. I think this hour of 1 to 2 o'clock is very big. I think something's good. I think something good's going to happen. I think we're going to get him. I really believe it. I'm not just saying that because, whatever. We do need to start constructing more strip clubs, though. That's ideal. Because Delilah's and Club Risque is just not gonna get it done for a guy who is used to Houston, Texas. Because I'm telling you, I've been to Texas. Houston, Texas outdoes Philadelphia when it comes to the big booty HOs. We need to. This is just crazy. It really is crazy. Like I believe that we're gonna get him. If we don't trade him, I think Tobias might be on the move. I think Morey's going to just completely go full throttle into clearing cap space and creating the biggest opportunity he can create to sign Harden this offseason. Whether that means even before the free agency and the draft, like during the draft time, he starts moving Ben, he starts moving Tobias. Maybe not Ben. Maybe it's going to be more of a Harden can even decline his player option and just be a straight free agent, unrestricted, and Philly could legitimately just sign him, and Brooklyn could get nothing. And I think that is such a big development because I really believe that Brooklyn is just going to be shit out of luck if they do that, and that's a really tough thing to do. I love that he canceled practice. Tell me when you're taking down 25 jersey. Bro, here was my idea. I was going to wear it if Simmons got traded, but I couldn't wait to not go live where I was just like, whatever. I might take it down, but at the same time, it might just be my friendly reminder that he's no longer on the team and he's currently imploding a big time rival. That could be, yo, Mel, that's a really good idea. I'll bring in Derek Favors. Not as good rebounding wise as Drummond, but he's also 10 times better of an interior scorer than Andre. So I would like that. I like Terrence Ross too. Mel, I'm keeping that shit up, bro. It's a reminder. Um, I like Terrence Ross a lot. It's an expiring deal as well, but it's it's so interesting. Like if we're gonna punt on the season and not trade Ben Simmons, we may as well just punt that shit even further and trade Tobias Harris for some expiring deals and then really just go for it in the offseason. Because I think I mean I'm not a math guy, but I think there is a lot of possibility of the Sixers freeing up so much space that they could uh, get Harden and more. And bro, sign me up. I don't know. I think if we get Harden, Kevin, I don't think Toby moves. I like how Harden's basically like, bro, Patty Mills, sign me the hell up. I actually said something like a week and a half ago on it was either RB's stream or Eastwood's. I don't remember. It's been a lot lately, but I was saying that like we have to get either Patty Mills or Javon Carter. I'll take either of them. I'll take either of them. But then listening to like Nets spaces, like the trade spaces on Twitter, and listening to Nets fans talk about what they would give up, I'm like, dude, you are blind as a bat if you think that's all you're gonna give up. They're like, yeah, like we'll give up like Harden, Bruce Brown, and like couple seconds, but we have to get back Simmons, Thibault, Curry, Drummond, and like maybe a first. And I'm like, dude, have you been reading the same news as me? If you had to choose Beal versus Harden, if it boils down to the offseason, who would you? I think Harden is a better player than Bradley Beal has ever been. They're both defensively equally as bad because they are atrocious on that side of the basketball court. But maybe Beal, even though his injury I think is a lot worse than Harden's has been, and his decline is much sharper than Harden's has been, believe it or not, guys. But he's 28. Um, and if I'm going to have to pay either of those guys $220 million, but I'd probably just go Harden. You probably just go best player available there. And I think Harden is the guy that would bring us a. I think Harden is like a 1B guy, and Embiid can be that 1A, obviously. And then I see Bradley Beal as more of a 2A. Yeah, but I mean, Bradley Beal doesn't really have a great track record either. You know, I think what he wants to do is just make as much money as he possibly can, and whether that includes winning or not. Man, if I'm Morey, I'm saying wait till the offseason. I'm not trading 4 players for one guy that's already leaving in the offseason, in my opinion. We keep our 4 guys and add Harden next year. I mean, that's the grown man way to look at it for sure. But it's difficult. It's so difficult when it's just dangling right in front of our face, and we just have to wait. And then our GM's like, we'll do it next year. Bill gives you a longer championship window. I don't really think that's for sure, though. Okay, maybe a longer window, but what's the better chance of winning one? I think it's with Harden. Like, we're not trading for Harden for a 5-year deal. Like, that's a part of the baggage. Like, we will just have to deal with Harden 4 years, 5 years from now. And it's going to suck, all right? But he's probably not going to be here that whole time. No superstars anymore are actually on the team for the whole contract length. It's just not the way the NBA is. And if Harden can bring us a championship within the first 2 years, it's worth it. No matter how bad we are for the next couple of seasons, it's worth it. I feel you, and I don't want to waste Embiid's prime, but bro, 4-for-1 got me sleeping. Yeah, it won't be 4-for-1. We'll get back Bruce Brown probably. We'll get back a point guard. I'm telling you, it's not just going to be Harden that comes to Philadelphia. Toby already in Maxi's way. Morey's not keeping him, especially since he doesn't shoot as many threes. Yeah, dude, Daryl Morey just if you really break it down, Romp actually said this perfectly. If you look at the type of player Tobias Harris is, he is the anti Daryl Morey player. Woj on NBA Today says that both sides are seriously engaged in discussions and that there is motivation on both sides to get a deal done. That sounds like a done deal. Like, that truly sounds like it should be a done deal. There's no way that something does not happen, right? Holy shit. Ben Simmons' camp is optimistic that a deal with Brooklyn gets done. Dude, I don't care what that camp says. They're the definition of clueless. The whole camp. the whole camp, the whole summer camp, the whole whatever. Patty Mills is a gift. We need him in that trade. 100%, Mel. 100%, bro. Patty Mills is legitimately insane at shooting 3-pointers. Insane. Like our offense, guys, would exponentially grow at an insane pace. 155 Harden to Philly. Brown to Philly, bro. I'm going to put that on because I want you to be right. I truly want you to be right. If you get that right, I don't know. I'll let you pay my rent next month. Patty better not be George Hill 2.0. Nah, totally different. George Hill was 46,000 years old when we got him. Patty Mills is a much younger dude who just is a legitimately disgusting shooter. And my thing is, bring in Harden. You can have Mills come off the bench at the 2. Have Harden run a second unit. Our second unit could be so good. So good. But giving up a lot of depth can really hurt that. Best thing about getting Patty is no more point Ferk. I love you. I love you, Time Cop. That may be the first time I've seen one of your comments, but I will never forget what you just said because Point Ferk is the worst thing in the world. There's nothing I hate more than Point Ferk on Korkmaz. Our backcourt would be set, and what hasn't been set in the longest time? Woj literally just came on ESPN and basically said that the trade's going to happen soon. I'm pretty set. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that we're going to get this deal done. I might need to stand up for a little bit, just kind of ease it out. Point Ferk's the worst thing ever. Harden, Maxey, Shake, Mills, backcourt, we beat set. Bro, Shake won't even see the freaking light of day anymore. That man has been hurt for a year and a half. I love Shake Milton. He might be my favorite player on the team. But Jesus Christmas, can we get the guy back on the court? Please. I would not give away Patty Mills. Neither would I. I would, if I were them and a point guard is what the Sixers need, I would have traded Javon Carter, who, in my defense, he's been a stud lately. Dude had 21 points against the Celtics when they lost by like 110, and their whole starting unit had 21 points combined. Maxey would start over Patty. Patty is like, you guys will realize when you watch Patty Mills that he's a very similar player to Seth Curry, but he's a little bit better, more well-rounded offensively, and he's a better playmaker. You will like Patty Mills. If we trade for Patty Mills, you guys will like him a lot because he's a big-time shot maker. He's a guy who can create his own shot, but doesn't really look for it. But when we need to, yeah, he can go out and get something. He has much more of a green light than Curry does. He puts up threes at a higher volume. Defensively, they're both not good. That's just the way it is. They're not good. But I like Mills' offensive game. It's much more well-rounded, and he's a champion. Let's not forget, the man's a champion. And he played with Danny Green, too. Let's not forget that either. We definitely will have guards penetrating the zone. The only players I don't want to give up is Drummond, Maxey, and Embiid. And I want to keep Thibault, but I mean, can't be afraid to get Drummond up, especially if Claxton's thrown in the deal. If we got Nick Claxton as a backup center with Embiid at the 5 starting, our interior defense would be disgusting. It would be a wrap. Teams aren't scoring on us. And Claxton is a vertical threat, a much younger Andre Drummond, a much more athletic Andre Drummond, and a better defender than Andre Drummond. And Harden needs a vertical threat. He thrives with guys who can play above the rim. Embiid doesn't really do that, but Embiid is also the best player in basketball, so like he does other things. I saw a comment earlier I wanted to look at. What will you do if out of nowhere 2:30 says Jaylen Brown heading to Philly? I'll drive to Boston, pick up Brown, come back to Philly, and take Morey to Dubai. I love Jaylen Brown, but Boston's killing it lately. Billy King says that there is an impasse, doesn't think a deal is getting done. Billy King hasn't been relevant in like 21 years, so I'll pass on what he's saying. I'll take Woj over it. Rom's coming in at 130. If we have to throw in Matisse to get Mills, would you do it? No. Matisse is like, look, I'm not one of the Sixers fans who are like, you can never trade him, never ever trade him. But I'm also one of the aware Sixers fans who are, what up, Basketball Spotlight? Hey, bro, I'm from the IG chat. Hopefully we can get Harden. Bro, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm living for it right now. Thibault is one of those guys who I'm very aware of, and I am very aware of his impact that he brings to the games. He has a lot of downsides, but his defensive impact and the amount of big time one-on-one matchups that we have to have him for in order to have a chance in games. Matisse is a very hard chip to move, so I understand Morey's hesitancy because not only are we losing Matisse Thibault's defense, but we are giving Brooklyn Matisse Thybulle's defense along with Ben Simmons' defense. And I mean, guys, I think there's 50% of this we have to worry about what we're bringing in, but 50% of it is we have to realize what we are giving out to Brooklyn and really helping Brooklyn in the deal as well. And so there's a lot of different factors that are really coming into this deal, and that's why it's been a stalemate. That's why it's been a stalemate. Hoop Central posted about it. I don't know how good the source is. Why? What did they say? Thing is, Matisse is an issue when it comes to a rookie extension. Yeah, he's gonna get a bag, for sure. The Sixers have two options: sign him and not let him hit the free agency market restricted, and that deal would probably see $50 million, 4 years, $50 million, which is not a ton, but it is a lot. Or you could let him hit restricted free agency and let some Kings team overpay him for like 4 for 70, and then the Sixers have to match or just let him walk. And that's really, really tough to do. I'm okay with giving up Drummond for this trade because in the playoffs, Embiid will be giving more minutes. We just need a decent backup. Yeah, but we've seen it we've seen Greg Monroe in the playoffs and him have a minus 11 in 2 minutes. Thibault and Maxey must stay too young and talented. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you got to add Thibault for real because Harden wants to leave. So I'll laugh over the phone and say I'm not giving up Thibault and Maxey and Harden wants to come to Philly. Yeah, I mean we have more leverage than Brooklyn does currently in this moment of time. We can't pay Tease the bag while paying Maxey when the time comes and beat as a potential Harden contract. Simmons, Curry, Thibault, or Drummond are. I wish. I don't think that's going to be the move though. I think it's going to be more of like the Sixers are not. I promise you. I 100% promise you. I will put this on my grave. What's up, Big Dips? Welcome from the UK. I love Ted Lasso, so basically I'm British. I promise you 100%, guys, the Sixers will not just receive James Harden. That's what this impasse is. That's what the deal hasn't been made yet because the Sixers are going to get more. I promise you. I promise everybody in here. I promised everybody in here, man, that it's not just going to be Harden. It's going to be multiple guys. Patty Mills, maybe Claxton, maybe Bruce Brown. It's according to sources, the Sixers refusing to put Matisse Thybulle in the deal for Harden. That's the holdup. All other issues are agreed upon. Jesus Christ, Sean Marks, get over it, buddy. Just take the freaking deal. We are currently in the deal zone, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody hit that like button. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not. Follow my Twitter at gregmelly27. Insta too if you like, I don't know, pictures instead of words. Everybody, do the thing, man. We're in the deal zone. Now's the time. We have 38 in the chat. That's probably the most I've ever had. So that's cool. Shout out to DJ Eastwood. Shout out to Romp. Romp's going to be coming on soon, so everybody hop in. Take a seat. Enjoy some time, Hopefully the deal gets made. The deal's getting done. The deal's done. The deal's done. Holy shit. The Brooklyn Nets and Philadelphia 76ers are finalizing a trade sending James Harden for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and draft picks. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy woo! What up, Kadeem? Oh my god. Tell me that we just kept Matisse and everything that I wanted. Oh my. We need to get Romp on here. We need to get Romp on here. Holy shit. What up, Ryan Rowe? What's up, everybody? Oh my God. Heart's pounding. Heart's pounding. Wait, Paul Millsap's in the deal? That's kind of funny, bro. That's hilarious. Guys, I'm going to say right now, I am naming my firstborn son or daughter Maury. That's all I'm doing, bro. That's all I'm doing. I'm naming my kid Maury Melly. Holy shit. Heart's pounding, ladies and gentlemen. Heart's pounding. We obviously need to see the full extent of this deal. But from what I am reading, it says the Sixers trade Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 firsts. I'm naming my kid Daryl Morey. I'm naming my kid Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey Melly. Maybe not Daryl. We'll talk out the details with the future wife, but it's going to be Morey Melly. Kevin O'Connor said, patience paid off for the Sixers. I want everybody in this chat that has ever hated on Daryl Morey to eat your words. Be just as loud. Be just as goddamn loud with your praise because this man did it. This man just traded a person who will never play basketball for our team again for a top 15 player in the NBA. For a top 15 player in the NBA, that man just absolutely owned the entire world. Daryl Morey, holy shit. Daryl Morey is incredible. It's incredible. The deal is done, ladies and gentlemen. The deal is done. Ben Simmons is gone. James Harden is in. I cannot believe I'm saying those words. This might be the greatest moment of my YouTube's history. Oh my God. The deal is done, ladies and gentlemen. Now the question is, what number is Harden going to wear? Because welcome home, James Harden. Welcome home. Wow. The picks are a first round and then a protected 2027 pick, first rounder. That might be tough. We'll talk about that when the time comes. That might be a hurtful pick at some point. But we got the job done without trading Matisse Thybulle or Tyrese Maxey. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that Daryl Morey just made that deal without trading Matisse Thybulle or Tyrese Maxey? Are you kidding me? My phone's blowing up. Now let's see what else is getting. Are we getting Paul Millsap Susie? I would much rather. I would much rather get some Patty Mills action here. And you know what? Everybody's saying just do the deal. Just do the deal. Just do the deal. Just do the deal. No, Morey was like, nah, dude, let me get it. Let me get the deal done. Trading even less. Oh my God, man. Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and Embiid are the starting 5. Holy shit, man. Who else is in this deal? Like, who else are we getting? There's got to be something else going on. There's no way we just traded for James. Yeah, Ben Simmons won this trade, though. All right, here we go. So we get... All right, I mean, Paul Millsap could be like a decent stretch 5, but that man hasn't been able to move in like 12 years. Ben Simmons is gone. Bro, I literally took off work. I took off work for this shit. Oh my God, man. Do I take the Simmons jersey down and wear it? We play the Nets in a month. 1 month, ladies and gentlemen. 1 month. Wayne knows I feel it. I feel it coming too, man. Curry's a tough loss, but you know what? We got James Harden. And we didn't trade Matisse Thybulle. We didn't trade Tyrese Maxey. I'm really I'm really upset that maybe there's not a point guard involved there, but that's just me. I can't wait to see Ben Simmons in a Brooklyn Nets jersey. 1 month from today, the Brooklyn Nets are coming to Philadelphia. 1 month from today. That might be the most watched Sixers game of all time. 1 month from today. Another deal is going to be coming. There's going to be more going on. That's why I told you. I said an hour ago, I said from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock is the deal is going to get done because we're going to need to get more moves. Curry's a tough loss, but you know what? He's been absolutely abysmal as of late. So that's big. That's so big. So big, man. We did get Paul Millsap. I mean, whatever. He can shoot the ball a little bit better than Drummond. But he's not athletic, and we really it's in Philly, time cop. We struggle with athleticism. So holy shit. Oh my god, man. There's so many comments I haven't read. I apologize. George Santiago, I appreciate that comment you had 6 minutes ago. I appreciate everybody for being in here for this moment of time. Imagine seeing Ben Simmons. Imagine seeing Ben Simmons in the Philadelphia 76ers stadium, not in the Philadelphia 76ers jersey. Holy shit, man. The deal is done. The deal is done. Don't speak too early, but I'll come back to Philly so we can go to some parade if that happens. Oh my god, man. Now we just need Romp to get in here. Crying. Crazy right now. Right, I would take some courtside seats. If you're just throwing out courtside seats, might as well. We just swapped Seth for Harden in our starting lineup win. Bro, exactly. Exactly. Don't even look at Ben Simmons thing, bro. He's not even a Sixer. He hasn't been a Sixer in years. Well, months. But whatever. I'm confused as to why 2 first-round picks wasn't enough with Ben to get a guy who was clearly at the tail end of his prime. Because he's still averaging 25, 10, and 8. And Ben Simmons is the biggest question mark possibly in NBA history. Dude hasn't played basketball in forever. He didn't give up Thibault or Maxey. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. You know, like first-round picks, whatever. How many years have the Sixers wasted their first-round picks? But you know what? The 2 first-round picks that the Sixers didn't just completely waste was for Matisse Thybulle and Seth Curry. And those 2 dudes, we kept on. We kept on. Holding on to Matisse Thybulle is a huge W. Huge. Not only that, but that kid is going to be so happy that his GM completely stood behind him. Completely died for that kid not to get traded. Died for that kid not to get traded. You realize how grateful Matisse Thybulle probably is right now? Right now, the fact that his GM went on to the end of a cliff for him? Unbelievable. It's unbelievable executive job. Daryl Morey is the best in the business. He has been. I've said it from the moment we signed him. Unbelievable. Maxey can just literally, the Sixers struggle in rebounding, playmaking, and just athleticism off the bench. Any type of defense, really, on the bench. And we kept on him in T-Stable. Defense is going to be still at least as strong as it is now. Because, bro, is Harden that much worse of a defender than Seth Curry? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. So defensively, we don't take nearly as huge of a hit as if we trade Matisse Thybulle. Not nearly as huge of a hit. Offensively, our team just became one of the best offenses in the entire NBA. I mean, yeah, we're getting Paul Millsap. Like, he's just a throw-in. We'll see what goes on with there. But Millsap can at least stretch the floor a little bit, but he's just like a darker George Niang at this point. We don't have a backup center. I mean, that's why we made the deal right now. Hopefully the Sixers can at least do buyout market stuff, can at least go out and get something. And the thing is, man, our playmaking was one of the worst in the NBA, and that's not a knock on Tyrese Maxey. That's just the way it is. We didn't have a guy averaging over 5.5 assists per game, and there was like 30-something players in the NBA that average over 5.5. And we got one of the best playmakers in the last 15 years. So offensively, our team is monumentally better on a whole new stratosphere. I can't believe that James Harden is a Philadelphia 76er. Is a Philadelphia 76er. What link? I don't think we could trade Furkan Korkmaz because we signed him after August 6th using his bird rights. And I think that means that we can't move him until the summer. Trust me, I would trade Furkan for a bag of chips and a dog. Actually, I'll even do a cat. A dog might be too much. The buyout market's huge for contending teams. And not only are we a contending team without Ben Simmons, but we are a legitimate contending team with James Harden on the team now. I don't think so, Mel. I know a lot of people are like, nah, Ferk's the worst. Ferk's the worst, Sam. I see your point, but that dude's the worst. It is, Pat. And just the fact that I don't know if Harden plays tomorrow. That's a good question. Probably not, right? I don't know. Maybe he's already in Philly just eating a cheesesteak at Steve's Prince Steaks. Just the fact that we traded a guy who everybody, every single team in the NBA, every single fan of every single fan base said the Philadelphia 76ers had zero trade leverage. That, just trade him for CJ McCollum, trade him for this, trade him for that. Oh, we could have got this and that. He just got James Harden. That's why we bring in Daryl Morey. That's why we bring in the greatest general manager of my lifetime. Maybe not. I'm excited. Let me live. Let me live. We can sign Bro, bring in DeMarcus Cousins. Granted, that man has no athleticism either. I mean, that man he has like -3 knees left. Nah, Boogie played really well with Milwaukee. Really well with Milwaukee. We need to go out and get a backup 5. We need some wing help off the bench. We need a backup point guard. I mean, there's help that we need. I will admit I doubted Morey for a little bit, but I never thought he'd pull this off. See, I did. I never doubted that man. I may be wrong 80% of the time, but that 20%, I have never doubted the man of Daryl Morey because I know exactly what he's capable of. And we held on to Matisse Thybulle. Imagine a series against Brooklyn. Kyrie can't play home games, and Ben Simmons won't play against the Sixers. Oh, shit. Do you think Toby gets traded, man? Do you think Toby gets traded? I could see it. I mean, it's 1:30. I know it's an hour and a half away, but in the grand scheme of NBA shit, that's like 4 years. Unreal. Unreal. Millsap is an interesting move, though. I take Dragic, dude's a dog. Yeah, 100%. And they're probably going to buy him out. So I don't think people read my tweet when I said, if James Harden is a Sixer by 3 p.m., everyone who likes this tweet will give me $5. I like Buddy Hield too. Defensively, though, that man brings nothing. So we need to figure out what we're doing. The Sixers added James Harden without having to trade Tyrese Maxey or Matisse Thybulle. Daryl Morey deserves a statue. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, we love a good buyout market, man. Schroeder would be an interesting name. I think LA really wants him too. It's tough to see Seth Curry go, especially on the contract that he was at, and especially the fact they got what's his face? Joe Harris. I mean, that team's a shooting nightmare. Kendrick Perkins says the Philadelphia 76ers have the best duo in the game of basketball. I am so happy for Joel Embiid. I'm so happy for that, man. He deserves it. Embiid deserves everything. What did you say? Wait, no. Yeah, but Mel, I don't know if you trade a third option just for the fact that for a backup center, I think we need to value it. I understand it's an expiring thing, but like I don't think Toby would play very well with Harden. That's where I'm I'm very anxious about. I don't think Tobias Harris's game complements Embiid's or Harden's at all. At all. Which is, it sucks, but Tobias Harris is interesting. It's a really interesting situation that we have now. We need a backup center. We need a backup point guard. And we'll always need backup wing help because if I see Furkan Korkmaz get more than 15 minutes a night, I'm going to lose my goddamn brain. Yeah, I love Seth Curry. Seth Curry, I mean, I'll always love Seth Curry, but it's a business, man. It's a business. Millsap's not good enough to be a consistent backup five, especially with the rest of the way our team is constructed. We need rebounding help, man. We really need rebounding help, and Millsap doesn't help that. What a day to be alive. We get Ben Simmons off of this team. It's insane. So Romp is coming on in like 5 minutes. He's making a reaction video right now, but then he's hopping on. So everybody stay tuned. Romp's going to be on any minute. Hopefully Tobias' contract gets done before the deadline. Maybe, but if not, dude, like I'm so okay with letting him ride out, especially the way he's been playing. Tobias Harris is going to have a much better time now that he's not a guaranteed number 2 option. He could be our 4th option with Maxey on the court. You know what I mean? Like I'm so ready for Tobias Harris to just stay on this team. And if it doesn't work, you got to move him by the offseason. But, dude, Morey, at this point, guys, is anybody here ever going to doubt that man again? We could get Kendrick Williams. I love Kenny Hustle, Mel. I love Kenny Hustle. I want Kenny Hustle. BAD. Bring that man in. He's a better shooting Matisse Thybulle. Well, nah, don't get Nurkic. Nurkic's contract is way too big. Way too big. That man will play 15 minutes and then he sucks for the rest of the game because he's going to get hurt. After everything, KD, Kyrie, and Harden played 16 games together. Welcome home, James Harden. Welcome home. 2027 pick is 1 to 8 protected. That's solid. We may, who knows where we're at 2027, man. Ben always kicked out to Toby. Harden generally gets assists by driving and kicking out. Yeah, but like the spacing with Tobias Harris and where Tobias Harris lives, aka in the paint, it's not good. It's not a good fit. Bro, if Harden leaves in the offseason, we have to delete the Sixers franchise from the NBA. Yeah, I'll probably like low key delete my YouTube without anyone realizing. We get him for the playoffs and then he's gone. Not necessarily. Harden has wanted to be a Sixer for 2 years. Bro, he is obsessed with Daryl Morey. Nurkic is an expiring contract. Yeah, but he still has a lot of money. Like it's a big expiring contract. I don't think Tobias is gone. I mean, maybe. Yo, Pat, I saw that Orlando wanted a first round pick for Robin Lopez. It's like sneakily throwing in some hilarious like reports while everything's going on. The Magic are like, we want a first round pick. Oh shit! I don't think Harden leave, bro. You guys, Harden didn't leave Houston for like 9 years. He gave them so long. You're just gonna have to get make moves, man. The Sixers aren't far away. Defensively, we do need help. You were wrong, Brown, but you know what? You called that shit regardless. We all did. Not all. Oh, Josh Richardson's getting traded for Derek White. What the hell are the Spurs doing? The Spurs are out here making moves, man. All right, so the lineups, the backup five is looking like Milton, Korkmaz, Danny Green, Niang, and Millsap. There's decent shooting. I would love to see Isaiah Joe get more minutes, but we need a backup center. Robert Williams is going to be way too much. It's going to be way too hard to get that. Ben and Kyrie on the same team, bro. I can't wait to watch a Nets game. Can't believe I'm saying it, but I can't wait. Yo, Romp is funny as hell. Bro, I can't wait to get Romp in this shit, bro. Romp's gonna be here any minute. That man is funny as hell to talk to. It's like our personalities are like polarly opposite when it comes to our outlook on the Sixers. That it just makes for quality TV, man. Oh my god, my heart's pounding. Brooklyn will take their time getting Ben up to speed, but he and Durant are on the same page. That shit's funny as hell, man. Funny as hell. The Brooklyn Nets. Imagine, not only do we trade Ben Simmons, but we trade him to a team that we're going to see a lot of. A lot of. Like, how else could this be better? Unless Ben Simmons, finally turns into what he was supposed to be like 15 years ago. But FOH, Ben. Nah, Rom's funny. Don't knock Rom. I don't think Morey's done yet. There's no shot. I mean, that's why we got the deal done between 1 and 2. I said that from the beginning. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, man. I mean, for real. For real. Harden's up. Harden's on his way up, bro. That's why I'm living it. Yo, give me Bowl. Bring it. Bring Bowl in. Everybody. The deal zone may be complete. Everybody like the video, subscribe if you aren't already. I'm going live, man. I'm going to run live until the deadline ends, probably up until after. Backup point guard and backup center. Absolutely icing on the cake. Nah, don't cancel Rob, bro. Rob's the man. Rob's the man. My phone's blowing up. Everyone's texting me. Woj was wrong. Is Woj washed? Is it hashtag Woj washed? Everybody can do a hashtag Woj is washed. Yeah. Harden low-key just isn't pooping. I'm here for it, man. Nah, Woj doesn't lose credibility. Woj is still a genius. Dude's the best in the business, man. Harden will be 20 pounds slimmer by the time he lands in Philly. 100%. Harden's already slim. I don't know. Philly cheesesteaks might blow him up a little bit. I might have to get energy drink number 2, guys. I'm so damn relieved, Ruben. I mean, whew, we got the deal done. But not only did we get the deal done, we did not trade Matisse Thybulle or Tyrese Maxey. Stan, not looking good on that front. Harden might be a little disappointed when he comes into cold weather Philadelphia and realizes that the strip clubs are no bueno. Coming from somebody who knows personally some of the strippers in said strip clubs, no bueno. I don't think it's bad for us. We got the best player in the trade, and we traded one person that doesn't play basketball anymore. But it's a good trade for the Nets, too. That's why it's a trade. Every trade in the NBA should be fairly even, if it's not including the Kings. Greg, tell Romp you right, and he was wrong as shit. Nets did the trade. Bro, you already know the first thing I'm saying to Romp is I'm going to make him apologize. I'm making Romp apologize, bro. I can't wait to watch Ben Simmons play basketball and not have to root for him. Are you kidding me? It's going to be beautiful. So the 2027 first round pick is protected 1 through 8. If it's not conveyed, it's 1 through 8 in 2028. If not conveyed in 2028, it's a second round pick and $2 million. Bro, count me up. Whatever. I know. I can't wait to see Ben Simmons in a post game interview. Are you kidding me? Listen to that man say anything. I meant James Harden is no bueno. James Harden is mucho bueno. He's a 25, 10, and 8 guy for the last, 15 years. Is he declining? Yeah. But is he still a superstar? Yeah. I mean, I don't love the fit between Embiid and Harden, but I love the fact that both of them are top 10 players in the NBA. There's going to be so many free throw calls. Do you realize how long these Sixers games are going to be? Because Harden and Embiid, who goes to the line more than those dudes? Unreal. Now I want Nets versus Sixers first round. More than anything. More than anything. More than anything. More than anything in the world. This is the closest thing I've ever felt to happiness when it comes to the Sixers. Harden and Millsap outgoing Simmons and Curry and Drummond. That's the deal. Obviously, 2 first round picks. What's Joel saying? I gotta go check out Joel, bro. Okay. More news, ladies and gentlemen. The Brooklyn Nets are currently looking to flip Nick Claxton and the 2 first round picks from the 76ers deal in a trade to improve their roster. That's big for them. They're trying to win right now. That could be a really big move for Brooklyn. That could be a really big move for Brooklyn, man. I don't get Joel's tweet. Can somebody explain Joel's tweet for me? Holy shit, man. What is the picture of? What is that? Bro, the Sixers are about to shoot 60 free throws a game, and I've never been more ready to watch a 4-hour long basketball game. We got to get Romp in here. Romp, where you at, buddy? Yo, good news. Delilah's, the strip club, is right by the arena. Totally forgot about that. As long as we win in this 2-year period, I'm gladly going to throw out $50 million until he's 27. Basically saying, Maury, that guy, we got a nobody for Harden. Do we have any more games against the Nets? The Nets come to town. The Nets come to Philadelphia in 1 month from today. Oh, it's a funeral picture. That's funny, I guess. I don't know. It could be funnier. Could be funnier. Embiid's usually funnier than that. Wow, man, I'm really excited right now. I'm really excited. Harden is a Philadelphia 76er. Daryl Morey worked. The process, we'll see. We'll see. The Celtics had a really good trade. I'm saying, man, if Ben Simmons is willing to sit out an entire half a season with the Philadelphia 76ers, he's going to sit out one game. Wow, we're plus 675 to win the championship right now. Holy smokes, man. We should have put Kate Scott in the trade. Should have put Kate Scott in that trade. Ala Abdenami tweets. Anything interesting going on? Oh, shut up. Man. Let's go 2-5. We'll probably have to back tighten this when we play him. 100% Nets are dumb. LOL. You got to pay a guy that's scared to play ball and a guy that's playing part-time. We are going to smoke the Nets. I don't know about that. Hopefully. Smoke's a tough word to use. Man. The process will live or die within the next year and a half. Means you know nothing about basketball. We gave up Seth Drummond and worthless picks for Harden. Ben wasn't even playing for us. It's a good point. It's a good point. Claxton in the town, Noah All-Star, but if it's Brooklyn, it has to be Cam Thomas. It's a good point, too. Don't hate on Ben if he doesn't come to Philly, guys. Just leave it, please. It's so fun, though. Rom's going to come in at any point. I'm just waiting for him to message me back. We'll coat, but it's just an image. After that, I'm hating on Ben Simmons all day. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not a guy who's like, let's boo players because they do better. I'm usually very anti that. But I will say that if anybody in this world ever, in any sport, in any profession, maybe not any profession, I can name some other politicians who probably deserve some booing. But in any sport, Ben Simmons is the guy that deserves to get booed. So when is Harden's debut? Is the question. Is Harden going to play tomorrow? Huge, man. Huge. Seriously, huge. The fact that we kept on to Matisse Thybulle, and the fact that the day's not even over yet. We still have an hour and 10 minutes, man. Don't be surprised if Philadelphia throws something small going on, you know? I can't wait to get with Ron, bro. And a guard inferior to James Harden to make this deal. Traded a dude who hasn't played ball all year. Our backup center on a 1-year deal, 2 picks that we want to get playing, and a guard inferior to James Harden to make this deal. Yeah, it's a huge win, man. It's huge. I love Drummond, but it's an expiring deal. It's going to be like the Dwight Howard thing. We're going to lose him, at the end of the season. And my thing is, if they trade Claxton, which would be surprising to me, unless they're going to try and roll out Ben as a small ball 5, it would be surprising to me. Embiid is going to dominate. If Brooklyn trades Nicholas Claxton, the Brooklyn Nets have nothing that can hold and maintain or sustain Joel Embiid. He's going to dominate. He's going to dominate. There's not many people in the NBA that can guard him at all, but Claxton's a decent interior defender, and the fact that they went out and got Andre Drummond, who, I mean, come on, guys. We've seen the man. It's not going to compare to Embiid. Embiid's going to just absolutely kill it, as you should. As you should. Rom should be finishing up sometime soon. Eastwood says, "Don't at me, I'm shaking." That's too funny. Yo, is Brian Windhorst going to get inducted into the Philadelphia 76ers Hall of Fame now? I'm kind of feeling it, man. The Nets are interested in Miles Turner. Wow. Bro, the Nets are just going full throttle at this. The Nets want Miles Turner. If we flip Tobias, we have to get something good in return. I don't think we're going to flip him. Personally, I don't think we're going to flip Toby. I think he's been too good to just move. Hopefully Harden can just be good. Oh, shit. James Harden and Joel Embiid. Are you kidding me? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Today is a crazy day. Romp tweets Halliburton off the table. You had to do this. Big boy ball is equipped with live with the result. Yeah, 100%. I can't wait to go see Harden in Brooklyn too. I mean, I live in Queens, so like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to that game. This is the best player they've ever traded for since like the Moses. Yeah, 100%, man. This is the biggest deal the Sixers have ever made. That's why we brought in Daryl Morey, right? That's why we brought in Big Daryl, Daddy Daryl. Harden gonna try and make Embiid into a lob threat. Both of his knees will be turning into dust. LMAO. I really can't lose. Love Timberwolves fans, man. Oh man, I'm hungry as all hell. Donovan Mitchell to the Sixers confirmed. Oh my God, guys, throw me some comments. Let me just start battling out some rattling off whatever you guys are saying. Funny of all of this is the Rockets could have had Simmons. Yeah, but I mean the Rockets deal kind of looks pretty decent, especially if Brooklyn struggles. I don't think Brooklyn's going to. Um, man, man. What are you guys' thoughts? Is everyone on board for this trade? Can I make a poll? Is there a poll thing I can make? I just want to make a poll. Learn how to make a poll. Can we make polls? Uh, whatever. Whatever. Keeping Maxi and Thibault is huge. Man, it's so big. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe that we held on to Tyrese Maxey and Matisse Thybulle. I mean, I can believe the Tyrese Maxey thing. He's way too good to trade, of course. But, I mean, that's a big time save, man. Big time. It's so funny, too, that basically it's just like we go out and get Harden. We get Morey and we get Harden. And now there's going to be Tillman Fertitta, the Rockets owner is probably just pissed. He's probably so pissed. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. We kept on the young guys. I would have loved to see a point guard in exchange instead of Paul Millsap, but I understand it, man. We need big man help, bench help, a guy who can buy into a system that really wants to win a championship, who has been to big playoff experiences, and who can stretch the floor, man. Paul Millsap can at least stretch the floor a little bit. Offensively, he's not terrible, but we're going to need a backup center for sure. We're going to need to scour the buyout market probably for that because I would be very surprised. I'd be very surprised to see a trade be made for a backup five. It's not usually how it goes. But the Sixers should do all they can to address the problems they still have because I don't think the way this team is right now, I don't think we're a championship team. And maybe I'm going out on a big time limb saying that, but I don't think it's a championship team yet. But we're closer than we've ever been. We're closer than we've ever been. I mean, with Embiid, Harden, Maxey, Tobias Harris, Thibault is a bench guy. Millsap can hit a couple threes, maybe. Give us a little bit of energy off the bench. But we need a backup point guard. Unless we're going to roll Maxey out as the backup, in which I'm not against. But we're going to need some help regardless. We did get Paul Millsap. So the final deal, hopefully we see Isaiah Joe. I doubt it because that's still Doc being Doc and incapable of learning and doing what he should do. But the final deal is we trade 2 first-round picks. One is heavily protected in 2027. The other is unprotected in 2022. We trade Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and Ben Simmons for James Harden and Paul Millsap. Not often do you see trades between divisional rivals like that. And the Sixers remain interest in Dennis Schroeder. Yes, 2027. 2027. It's a protected 1 to 8 pick. And Harden is already opting into his player option. That's huge, man. So we now have James Harden for 2 years. We now have James Harden for 2 years. 2 years. James Harden is now a part of the Philadelphia 76ers. Just like that, man. That shows you how bad he wants it right now in Philly. What a day to be alive. What a day to be alive. Philadelphia 76ers. This is a happy day. Not often can I say that. But it's a happy day. And Stephen A. Smith comes out and says, this could potentially go down as the worst day in the career of Daryl Morey. That man is clueless. And when I see that, I'm excited because that man doesn't know anything about basketball. The Pacers are finalizing a trade to send Torrey Craig to the Suns for Jalen Smith and a future second-round pick. Wow. It's a good move by Indiana, man. Indiana's having a great offseason here. Wow. Bassey's a backup 5. They would probably try and go small ball Millsap at the 5, man. At least for right now, the way this team is constructed, because we're not winning shit if Charles Bassey's the backup 5. Hate to break it to you. So that's big. That's big. He opts into his second-year deal, or his player option, I should say. The Nets roster looks pretty good right now. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, Patty Mills, Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin, which he put twice, and Cam Thomas. I saw that crap by screaming, hey, I can't wait for Doc to send out Paul Reed to hack a Simmons when we play them. Yeah, right? I can't wait to watch Ben Simmons try and guard Embiid and Embiid put his nuts in his mouth. I mean, just more than anything, you just got to give credit. Give credit to Daryl Morey where credit is due. I mean, this man just did his job. Did his job when we needed him to. What a day, man. What a day. 22 still in the chat. We love that. I'm here till 3. I'm trying to get Romp on here, but that little... Harden already just opted into a second his player option, so Harden definitely not going to quit. He's going to be here for this year, next year. At least this year, next year. But this is a risky move. It's a risky move for Philadelphia, but it's a move that you have to make. I'll stand by that, even if it doesn't work. Damn, $300 for the cheapest ticket, March 10th. I want to hear those boos. I cannot wait. I can't wait for that game. The Nets are actually terrifying if they get Grant or Turner, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, they're going to be really scary if they get Miles Turner. Yeah, getting Ben off the books, man, is huge. It's addition by subtraction. Plus, we freaking get James Harden, man. It's the best guard that the Sixers have ever had in their franchise, outside of AI. And that's debatable. I don't know, man. Where is Romsky? Yo, everybody tweet at Romp right now and tell him to hop on the stream. Every single person here. Tweet at Romp. Not waiting for him anymore. Turner can't guard Embiid. I don't know about that. I want Harden to wear 12, so him and Embiid can be polar opposites. Yeah, tweet his ass, man. Get at Romp, everybody. Get a Romp. Which should attract other stars to come play with Philly. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, man, Harden being here is going to make the buyout market a lot better for us. Throw Matisse at Kyrie and throw whoever at Ben. I'll take my chances. Amen to that. Amen to that. You can put. Damn, I mean, it's a tough matchup against Brooklyn because they still have KD. I mean, I'd probably have Matisse on KD, and then whatever the hell is going to go there. But Miles Turner's a really good defender. He's a really good defender. So let's not knock that. But I don't think we trade Toby for picks. I mean, why would we do that? Cap space, yeah, but clearly we're going in for it all right now. So we're gonna probably either hold on to Toby or trade it for something that is good. I mean, this is no one can guard Embiid, but I'm just saying Turner theoretically is not the worst. I mean, other stars aren't going to come until the offseason, though. That's the thing. And we're really, really going for it if we're going to trade Toby and picks just to clear cap space. And I don't know, man. But KD having to deal with Kyrie and Ben Simmons is so funny to me. This guy says, I'm a little concerned with the net size in the backcourt. Defending a Harden and Embiid pick and roll does not sound like fun. No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not. I mean, who's the winner of this trade? You got to think it's the Sixers. I did see rumors on Thunder and Morey talking about Toby, but it must be a 3-team deal. 100%. But I also believe, I saw that, Wayno. Yep, saw that. He's opting in. But I also believe, Time Cop, that that was kind of a ancillary plan if the Sixers did not get Harden. Now that we have Harden, I think that changes the game a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is no walk in the park for the Sixers. From now on, it's not a walk in the park, but it makes it a lot easier. We're a contender now. We are a contender right now. We weren't a contender before. I'm interested to see all the Harden stands come over to Philadelphia. That's going to be a lot to deal with, man. Holy shit. Rom's coming on in 5 minutes. But you know, like I'm kind of like, I kind of love, now that we got Harden, I kind of love the whole Woj thing. The last 2 days, 3 days, arguably, have been the most stressful, anxious, but beautiful days of my life. I live for this, man. I live for this. I live for the deadline. I live for this anxiety-riddled emotions of constantly checking something. I love it. It's so hard not to like. This is what the NBA is all about. This is more entertaining than the Super Bowl. The NBA does it, man. The NBA knows how to run a business. I don't really understand that. I mean, that's a funny tweet by Embiid. He's still a troll. We love it. Harden picks up his $47 million option. Holy shit. That is so much money. Imagine getting 47 mil. So today he gets traded and then just picks up $47 million. Joel Embiid and James Harden are immediately the best duo in the NBA. But don't overlook Ben Simmons in Brooklyn. Ben alongside KD and Kyrie could be deadly. Harden's hamstring will magically be healed. Yeah, that man was like practicing full throttle like 3 days ago. A reminder to all Brooklyn Nets fans, of which there are none, please be respectful of Ben Simmons' decision not to play or not improve or genuinely take any blame for anything ever. That's a great tweet. That's a great tweet. When will the trade be official? It's official. Like, what? I don't know what is. I don't really what is official anymore. I'm gonna go get another energy drink. James Harden trade brought to you by Bang. The sound of the rim after James Harden throws an alley-oop to Embiid. Bang. I just hope Harden stays in shape. That's perfect. Option no. Because in max this summer would have been tough. Hell yeah, that shit would have been tough. Basically, Harden's giving us a 2-year window to do something, and if not, he's going to be out. Whatever, that's cool. I'm sure there are some Nets fans, if only for jumping on the bandwagon. Andre, I will let you know that I live on the border of Brooklyn and Queens, and I have never seen somebody walk around with Nets gear. That shit doesn't exist. Yeah, don't sleep on Embiid's shape either, Andre. I mean, that man has conditioned himself into being in pretty good shape. He's taking days off now for rest because he's playing too many games in a row. Who would have ever thought Embiid's taking just days off because he's playing too much? God, I love that man. Good for him, man. Cheers to you, Joel Embiid, and Daryl Morey, and my future kid, Morey Melly. I'm going to kill Romp when he gets in here. Going to kill him. I think Harden will work and perform better than he has since his prime years in Houston. He will actually be happy with the situation in the first time in ages. Oh, Ruben, hopefully, man. Hopefully that's a fact. I don't know. I don't think he'll ever be as good as he was in his prime, but we don't need him to be, is the huge thing. We have Joel Embiid. It's the best teammate he has ever had outside of Kevin Durant, probably. So maybe I take that back. Which first rounds have we traded? Anybody knows it? Yes, 2022 unprotected, but it can convey. And 2027 protected. 1 through 8 if we have a tank by then. Hell, Harden even helps out rebounding. Of course, man. Harden helps playmaking, which we are one of the worst in the league. Harden helps rebounding, which we are one of the worst in the league. Harden helps isolation scoring, which we have to be the worst in the league. Harden is a clutch time performer, not in the playoffs, but we'll see. And Harden is a big time facilitator. He can beat a zone by himself. And you know what? It's really hard to beat your head coach when you only have one superstar, but when you have two, changes the game. Now we need a center back up for Joel. 150%. But I think that's going to be more of a buyout market deal. Yeah, KD. Yeah, KD is the best teammate you'll ever have. But maybe not the best fit, you know? Maybe not the best fit. Harden really rocking the pudge. Those bear claws and Twinkies are hitting him hard. Yo, does anyone eat Twinkies anymore? His shit's probably just beer and sitting down at strip clubs. That's probably what's got him. Sixers versus Nets, Thursday, March 10th in Philly. Bring it on, baby. Nah, Bassey's not going to get those minutes. He's not good enough. Bassey doesn't have it yet. Skip Bayless tweets, the Sixers just made a huge mistake. The Nets just made a steal of a deal. Or he might get caught up. Dude, the amount of players we have on the team right now, yeah, I would hope so. There's going to be moves to be made. Skip is a Stim and Sands. Skip is just a stupid moron. Dude doesn't know anything about basketball. Skip reading off his program script. Yeah, for real. He's one of those like TV anchors that doesn't know what to say if there's not words in his face. Without Andre Drummond, are we going to sign a center? Yeah. I'm telling you, Ignacio. Which ROL is going to have Millsap? You mean which rotation? I mean, he'll be a backup. But we need a backup 5, an athletic rebounder. We can go out and get that in the buyout market. We did trade away Andre Drummond. It's okay. The dude's on expiring deal, and he wasn't going to re-sign anyway, so that's a pretty great part of the deal. We can go out to the buyout market and get something in return for that. We need a backup point guard. The Sixers are still interested in Dennis Schroeder. Wow, look who it is. Look who it is.
Man, I made too many commitments. I'm lost. We actually did it. Dude, I told a Blazers channel, they do this like great show during the trade deadline. I was like, I'll come on if we make a trade. So then I had you, and I was like, oh man, I got to get this done. So now I'm here. I am on my knees for Daryl.
Say hi to Ron.
Let me get on my knees for Daryl Morey.
Please.
How do you feel about the trade?
Dude, are you freaking kidding me? First of all, obviously biased, and I'm livid for this shit, bro. I had like the most people I've ever had. I had like 50 dudes in the chat. I felt like a god, and I was going nuts when it dropped. So that was huge. But we get rid of an expiring deal that wasn't going to re-sign anyway. Seth Curry, who we've talked about plenty. We take no defensive hit. The fact that we got to keep Matisse Thybulle in that deal is crazy. And 2 first-round picks, bro, we're going to probably blow them anyway. It's basically Seth Curry, picks, and an expiring deal for James Harden and Paul Millsap, who sucks, but you know what?
Yeah, it's basically a player who didn't play for us, Seth Curry, who's a midget and can't play defense, Andre Drummond, who's been really good for us, I'll say, but he's not a part of the future plans. He was just kind of here to revive his career, and then picks that we probably would have messed up anyway.
Exactly.
And yes, someone said apologize to Morey. I will apologize to Morey. I'm sorry, Morey. I'm a critical guy, but he proved me wrong, man. And I love to be proved wrong. But now we gotta wait and see.
Wait and see about Brooklyn too. Like Miles Turner would be a big time pickup for them.
Yeah, that would be scary.
Brooklyn got scary. Brooklyn's good right now. They're a really good team. If they get Miles Turner, their defense is disgusting. But we didn't trade him Matisse Thybulle, in which I was scared of, not just because we're losing him, but their defense would be really, really good on the perimeter with Ben and Matisse, and that's such a big thing for me. But we need to go out and make moves still.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Paul Millsap is like a low key nice addition too. Like I was gonna say I wanted him just because like the Nets did him dirty, like they didn't play him at all, and then one game they played him and he did really well. He's kind of like just a nice veteran to have. He'll shoot 3-pointers. I mean, he's nothing special, but it's nice to get him.
I called him the darker skinned George Niang.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's slow though.
Yeah, he's
right into the slow.
Super slow, dude. But he hits a 3 ball. He's gonna be. I mean, what are you gonna have him as? Like a small ball 5? But we we need to find an athletic backup center via the buyout market, probably most likely.
You don't trust Charles Bassey?
Oh my God, no. We're not gonna win a championship with Chuck Bass as our backup 5. And apparently we're still interested in Schroeder, so whatever. And Dragic is gonna be available. He's gonna be available in the buyout market.
I don't think we'll get him though, because he has a love affair with Luka. Because really? They played and they've been talking about that for I'm pretty sure he's on the Mavs. It's just not confirmed.
That'd be good for them.
Yeah.
Damn, man. So Maxey Harden, are we starting Maxey? What do you think?
I don't think we should. Yeah. I just want Maxey on the bench. Let him do him. Because I mean, what is our bench if we don't have him on? Right?
Not good.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Not good. Our depth manages to get worse. But I mean, Danny Green's still on the team. Somehow, maybe we can move him for Schroeder, right?
Yeah, I'm sure Boston's one of the worst shooting teams in the league.
Right.
So I'm sure they are looking for a shooter, especially if Schroeder. Is it Schroeder or Schroeder?
I think it's Schroeder.
Schroeder,
Yeah.
especially if they don't want him. I mean, plus he's an expiring contract.
Right. I think it's a good move. Somebody just to run a second unit. We need a backup point guard desperately. I think it's more likely the Sixers go out and trade for a backup point guard than a backup center.
Dude, we actually got James Harden.
Crazy. Crazy.
Dude, the city's going to be electric, too. That's what I'm most excited about.
He said he was going to be electric?
The city.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be nuts, dude. And he already opted into his player deal. So, like.
Yeah, I saw that, too. So
He's
we have
ready
him
to-
for a season and a half or something.
Yep, that's our window, bro. That's the process. The process either is a 30 for 30 by this time 2 years from now, or it's the worst thing that's ever happened and we have a new GM in 2 years.
I mean, it's worth the risk, in my opinion.
Of course.
I mean, once Halliburton was off the table, I was like, we got to get this done. I mean, what's the other options? There was no other options.
He was confident, man. He was confident. He got the deal done, and he got the deal done without getting rid of Matisse or Tyrese. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I saw that deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think Harden just like really, really helped out. You know, he did his part with getting out of Brooklyn, with
When I
not
saw that
trying.
yesterday, when I
and
saw that
stuff.
yesterday, I was like, we're gonna get it done because it's gotten to that Harden doesn't want to play here anymore point.
Yeah, and once I saw like Brooklyn fans like trying to talk themselves into Ben Simmons on Spaces, I was like, yeah, this is probably happening. But at the same time, in the back of my head, I was scared because it was like 12 o'clock and there was nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I came on stream and I was like, guys, I'm going live at 1 because from 1 to 2, the deal is going to get made. And got lucky. But the Nets spaces have been so funny these past couple of days. I've been listening to all of them.
Yeah,
I've been
Twitter.
requesting to join every single one.
They don't let you in.
Just let me say something. Like, let me just put these guys in check because they're like, yeah, we should get like Simmons and Maxey, and like if they want to like throw picks in and like or just Thibault. I'm like, guys, what the hell do you think you have in this deal?
I can't believe Brian Windhorst was right.
Bro, I was saying we got to bring him into the Sixers Hall of Fame. Retire his number.
Yeah, that's true. So, you think Harden plays tomorrow?
I don't think so.
OKC. Yeah.
Wait, is it a home game or no?
It is home.
Shit, man.
I think it's home. Yeah, it's home.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think he plays?
Imagine if his hamstring injury just all of a sudden goes away.
Bro, it was like 3 days ago they were saying Harden was like good to go, ready to go. Players were like, yeah, he was out there shooting, he looked good. And they're like, I really felt like we knew the deal was getting done when they called Harden. They said he was going to be out for tomorrow's game.
Yeah,
that's big. And when Doc canceled practice,
we don't practice anyway with Doc Rivers.
No, we don't. Did you watch JJ Redick's podcast when he talks about that?
Yeah,
so funny. He's like, you like Doc's practices? He's like, yeah, Doc's practices are fun. He's like, yeah, every player knows about Doc's practices.
They probably just shoot. Like literally, yeah. I doubt they do anything. James Harden's gonna like that.
Yeah, bro, Harden's in the perfect position. He's got Morey, Doc Rivers, and the best big man he could ever imagine playing with.
I'm excited. Hopefully Embiid turns into a pick and roll stud because he hasn't had a player like this, and we don't know if he is a pick and roll player. You know, I'm excited to see him just evolve as a big man because he's never really had the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I hope so. And my thing is, like, this probably is really going to hurt Embiid's MVP campaign. But if we win a Larry OB, then I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm cool
MVPs are cool and all, but
right.
We want the championship.
We do. Oh, Montrezl Harrell to the Hornets.
That's not bad for them. Dude, they're on like a 6-game losing streak.
Did you watch that game yesterday? I saw you tweeting about it.
Yeah, I was like,
you don't like James Borrego. You hate James Borrego.
I was like, what is he doing? I had a bet on the line, man. I was like, no way the Hornets lose 6 straight.
I know.
And then they have like a 10-point lead. I'm chilling. And then he sits LaMelo Ball for like the rest of the half. He does a Doc Rivers move, and next thing you know, the Bulls just keep building a lead. And I'm like, well, there goes money.
I think one thing that I learned by that game, I was like, oh wow, DeRozan and Levine staggering minutes. Huh. Maybe Doc Rivers should watch this Bulls Hornets game a little bit.
Doc Rivers is gonna take out James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid all at the same time. And then
Yeah, I didn't
he's
think of
gonna
that.
he's gonna come to the press conference and be like, "We need another guard. We don't have any guards."
You got him all on the bench, bro. Maxie's got 16 minutes in the third quarter, and you're sitting the dude.
So
Yeah, I
this
didn't even
dude's
think of that.
insane.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Borrego is not a good coach, though. I've not been a fan of him in a long
Yeah,
time.
I mean, he doesn't play young guys either.
No, which is funny because their best dudes are young. Miles
Yeah,
Bridges is a stud, though.
he is. I'll take him over Tobias Harris.
Any day of the week. I hope he gets most improved this year. I want to see what the Hornets are sending. Okay, so they send Vernon Carey and Ish Smith.
I guess you could put Maxey in the starting lineup, but I just don't trust Doc Rivers to be smart with the lineups. Like, you know what? They should like start Maxey and then take Maxey out first and then leave James Harden in with like the scrub lineup. And then when James Harden needs a blow, bring back Embiid and Maxey. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah.
Something
I
like
I,
that.
I kind of really like Maxey running without Embiid though too. But Harden, bro, I see. Like, I really what I my dream right now is to get a backup five who is strictly a rim runner because that's where
Yeah, like
Harden is the best when he
you
has a guy
know
who does oops too.
the
Capella,
Phoenix Suns have Biombo, McGee, and Aiden. We could potentially get one of them,
yeah. I mean, McGee's having way too good of a year though. They're not going
but
to do
that's because
that.
of Chris Paul.
Of course, yeah, of course. But we just need a rim running five. But that's more buyout market maybe. I don't know. It's tough. He's on the clock right now. He's got 30 minutes. Hopefully something can get done. But
I mean,
nah, Cam Reddish is off. Cam Reddish is not. No shot that man gets traded.
he's done a lot, man. I don't think it's gonna be tough to get another thing done.
Yeah, it's going to be buyout market. But I think that's why he tried so hard to get back more than just Harden. But the Hornets getting Montrezl Harrell, who a dude was hilariously on a top 10 MVP list at some point this year, for
Yeah.
Vernon Carey and Ish Smith. I mean, that's got to bring down Harrell's confidence like at least one notch.
Would he start on there? They have like no centers.
Plumlee is so bad.
Yeah, he's pretty
So bad.
bad.
He can pass the basketball, but his free throw shooting is the worst since Ben Wallace. Second worst free throw percentage in a season ever.
He would be a nice backup though.
Yeah. I mean, Plumlee has like it gives you Drummond vibes. A little more athletic
Yeah,
Drummond.
I'm gonna
Uh,
miss Drummond.
and Aaron Holiday going to Phoenix too.
Really?
That's an
Yeah,
interesting
that's a
move.
pretty good move.
I don't know if I'm Phoenix, I wouldn't have probably made so many moves. I mean, I think the Torrey Craig thing was nice because you weren't going to re-sign Jalen Smith. But I mean, their backup point guard position was solid. Campaign,
Mm-hmm.
Elfrid Payton played nice. Aaron Holiday's a
Yeah,
bucket getter though.
yeah. Aaron Holiday's better than Alfred Payton.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
upgrade for them,
for
and
sure.
they're already amazing.
So hear me out here. Does Washington hold on to Ish Smith or does he let them go? And then the Sixers pick up Ish Smith in the buyout market?
I would love Ish Smith reunion. I don't know about
I
you, but I
would.
thought he was. I was an Ish Smith fanboy.
Oh, dude, love him. I know Eastwood loves him too.
He is very small, but he's fast.
Super fast.
Very, very fast.
And he's
I'll
fine
take
for the
him.
second unit. Fine for the second unit.
I want like Gary Harris is still out there.
Yeah. How much is he making? That's Danny Green's gonna have to get moved for that.
He's been I don't know. I would be surprised if he didn't get moved. Like, what is he doing there on the Magic? Probably just want draft compensation for him at this point, right? Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he's on expiring.
he is. He is on an expiring deal.
We need
So
some. We need something. He's on 20 mil.
I think Schroeder might be a move here because 20 minutes ago, tweeted out, NBA Central tweeted out, Sixers are still showing interest in Dennis Schroeder. I mean, that's a
You know
possibility.
what's good about the James Harden move?
What's up?
Furkan isn't our backup point guard anymore.
It's beautiful.
And not only that, but I like to defend Furkan because it pisses people off. Plus, I think he's a solid player. It's just that he's a scrawny white boy, and I'm a scrawny white boy. I make dumb basketball plays, so it's relatable. And we were asking him to do way too much for his skill level.
I mean,
So
in
if
Turkey, he was a point guard. Like that's
he
the
is
position.
good, he's good at getting to the paint and like passing. He's good at that, but hopefully he can, remember the first month he was killing it. And now
Yeah.
with less responsibility, hopefully he can be a solid role player because we kind of need him to be a solid role player.
Oh shit! I
See,
love
someone
how we
said
kind of talk ourselves short.
Ferk sucks, bro. Only thing I disagree. Hey, bro, we need him to be a solid role player, bro. We
Yeah,
do.
dude,
It's just,
we need Paul Millsap to play like he's 26 again, but neither is gonna happen.
bro, Paul Millsap is nice. He might be Mike Scott 2.0 though.
That's not saying much. Mike Scott was the worst. I hated that man. Furkan Korkmaz romp is my least favorite athlete of all time, outside of KD.
Yeah, he's not. He won a dunk contest in Turkey though.
Oh, cool. He's the only dude that can touch the rim.
I don't know, man.
I think, low key romp. I think you could probably win a dunk contest in Turkey.
I used to be able to dunk, but I lost my hops, man.
So did Ferk and Paul Millsap.
Oh yeah, I move like Ferk on the court now, to be honest.
That's not something good. He looks down when he dribbles. He is the worst. The only reason he was good was because his shot was falling, but now it's not. I mean, his shot hasn't fallen since the second week of the season.
I mean, it's at least he could dribble, unlike Matisse Thybulle. When Matisse Thybulle dribbles, it's like I'm like scared to death. Like get it out of your fucking hands, bro.
Immediately. The one thing about Ferk that I'll admit that's solid is he is a decent passer. He makes some pretty good passes where I'm like, cool.
Yeah, he makes wild passes. That's because
Tobias
he's an overseas
Harris
player.
Would never do it. Yeah. And
I was listening to the Ricky podcast yesterday, and Mike said he was saying how Tobias's rebounding and assist are still the same. And when you take into account Ben Simmons isn't here, like, how is that possible? I have a hot take, by the way. Furkan is a better rebounder than Tobias Harris. I'm not even kidding. That's how bad Tobias is at rebounding.
What evidence gives you that?
I think there's no evidence. I just say that just to put in perspective of how bad Tobias is at rebounding. He might not be better, but it's closer than people think.
Toby has his nights though where he can hit double digits. I've never seen Furkan get over 7 rebounds in a game. I know it's a minutes
gotten
thing.
7.
Oh, nice, cool, 7.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, please do. Look up career highs. I think Toby had a game like this year where he had like 14 rebounds.
Yeah, but that's just because he's out there.
Yeah, but he's physical enough. I wouldn't say physical, but enough. Nah, dude, your Furkan takes are the worst.
It's part of the brand, man.
Yeah, I don't know how we might need a brand or like a rebranding at some point. You're lucky that we can't trade him.
No, we can't. We got to get him a title.
Yeah,
come on. He's a day one. He wants
legacy,
to be
right?
here.
For the legacy, we need to get Furkan.
I'm just saying Tobias Harris is an awful rebounder, and that rebound that he got stolen by Jay Crowder was the reason we lost that game. So, along with Doc Rivers being stupid.
I went on Eastwood's stream and was like, Jay Crowder, how many rebounds did Jay Crowder have? Oh,
14.
Yeah, 14. I was like, oh, sweet. How many points did he have? 0? Oh, cool. He was still probably one of the most impactful players on that court. That's what the Sixers are missing, a dog.
Yeah, he's like
Why we got, that's why we got your man,
we
Paul
are missing a
Millsap.
dog. I
Yeah.
want PJ Tucker on this team so badly.
Yeah, that could
I
work. Just
love PJ
play him like
Tucker.
9 minutes. Doesn't even have to be like that.
No, he's like he plays. He's like a starter for the Heat, and he can pass. All of a sudden, Eric Spoelstra got him passing.
Yeah.
It's like, can Doc Rivers do that? Hell no.
No, of course not. Doc has no idea how to let guys grow. Only reason Maxey is what he is because Ben's out. Yo, imagine the frosty freeze out with Ben Simmons in Philadelphia.
No way he plays unless we play
No
him in
way.
the playoffs. He's not
No
playing.
shot. Yeah, there's no shot. And you know how much of a bitch he is to do that?
Yo, Ramona Shelver. Do you see the report?
No.
Ben Simmons will continue to work with his therapist to get mentally ready to play in Brooklyn. It's a work in progress, according to one source close to him. But he's thrilled with the change of scenery and has already spoken to Kevin Durant. She had to put that first sentence in just to save him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Unreal,
BS.
man.
Get out of here.
I love I'm gonna look up her tweet right now. What I love so much is the fact that Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless are like, terrible trade. Nets fleeced them.
Yeah, I mean, that's good for us because
Yeah,
if
when did
people
they
are
ever
doubting the trade, that's probably good. Because whatever's on Twitter, like the popular opinion, it's usually wrong, you know?
use it? Yeah.
Because once people see one opinion, they just want to hop on it if the person has clout. That's how it
Mhm.
goes.
I haven't heard any Nets fans since the trade. I wonder how they're feeling not getting Thibault or Maxey or
I
anything like
mean,
that.
if I was a Nets fan, I would probably be like, "Oh, KD and Simmons, it's a match made in heaven," and you would just talk yourself into that, even though like it's Ben Simmons. Like, I'm scared, but at the same time, it's Ben Simmons. So
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he's a guy. How many times have we defended him because what we think he can do? I won't believe in him until I see something happen.
and it's not only that, like he's got to do it in the big moment.
But yeah, of course. Dude, we just foul the shit out of him in every fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Get him off the court.
he lost us that Hawks series. We lost to the fucking Hawks. Oh man,
I
that
mean,
still pisses me off.
Doc did too, though, because
Yeah. And
Tyrese
Tobias.
Maxey played 1 minute in Game 7.
That still pisses me off. Sometimes I just like, wake up and I'm like, we lost to the Hawks.
Yeah.
They're
And
the
look where
10th
they're
seed
at
right
now.
now or something.
Yeah, they suck, dude. That team is in turmoil. But hey, if we don't lose that, maybe we don't make that trade.
I think Embiid could still get the MVP if he. I mean, Harden might be missing games too, because his hamstring.
Yeah. You're right.
So
Maybe.
I hope so. I would love an MVP and then a Finals MVP and then.
It would be the greatest day of my life. It would be the greatest year that I will ever live. I'm naming my kid Maury already. I already put that in writing. Maury
I
Melly.
was skeptical of the pick and roll thing. Still kind of am, but I'm excited to see. But I will say, dude, if James Harden can average like 25 to 30 every now and again, he'll probably average 20. But when we get those 25 to 30 games, Embiid is going to be even better defensively.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
huge point.
Because he doesn't even try in the first half defensively because he's got to score 35 to win. And then you'll see in the fourth quarter he goes 8 mode, but he can't be doing that all game. I mean, he would die.
That's a great point, dude. I mean, he gets to finally use his energy not as a playmaker, not as a offensive bucket and everything else. He can literally just go back and play basketball the way he is. And as confident as Embiid is, he's going to get his regardless who was on his team. I mean, Harden gets his way, man. He's not really the number one guy, and he knows that. He knows that Embiid's the better player.
Yeah, he's not selfish. He's not a selfish basketball player, bro.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like, if you watched in Houston, he was deferring to Eric Gordon in playoff series. And I was like, dude, just take it to the hole.
Yeah.
But he would pass it out because he loves passing. Hopefully Tobias Harris.
What's up?
hopefully Tobias Harris can start shooting 3-pointers.
Oh my god. Like I don't like the fit between Toby and Harden because Toby lives in the paint and like we have enough. We have enough. But imagine how many free throws we're going to be shooting tonight.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
They're going to be like 6-hour games, but I'm here for it. So the Wizards just traded for Spencer Dinwiddie. So maybe Dragic isn't a sure thing.
Wait, what?
The Washington
The
Wizards traded
Mavericks.
Spencer Dinwiddie to the Dallas Mavericks.
Maybe Dragic is available.
Oh my god,
I
I'll
don't
lose
know how I
my
feel
fucking mind.
about that.
Yeah, neither do I. Dinwiddie's not a good contract. But you know what that means? They're probably not going to re-sign Brunson.
I would love Brunson on the Sixers.
Yeah, he's going to catch a bag. He's going to get such a bag.
He's gonna get a
Holy
bag. He's so
god
good.
damn. So good. So he killed Philly. He killed him. He's so good. I love watching him play basketball. He's one of my favorite players just to watch play. Wells Fargo Center tweeted 3.10.22 and then the Ben Simmons emoji.
Oh man, he's
Dude.
not mentally ready, man. He's not mentally ready.
This deadline.
I like
crazy.
how she was like, I like how he said he's not mentally ready, but he had a great conversation with Katie, and they just went out to lunch. Basically, was what she said. It's like, stop
Cool.
that bullshit. You guys made it up. You made it up to get out of Philly.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So Kristaps is going to the Wizards.
I don't know. Like their defense was their top 5 defense, and
Yeah.
Porzingis is a good rim protector. But I guess their defense looked pretty good against us without him.
Yeah, right.
Dude, Luka's so scary, man. He could beat anyone in the playoffs. And think about this. He's taken Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, healthy teams, to 7 games both times. Imagine if they get like the Utah Jazz. You're telling me Luka ain't beating them? Come on.
Nah, dude, he's beating the Jazz this year. The Jazz are a first-round exit, I promise you. I don't care who they play. They're a first-round exit.
Yeah, they're frauds.
It's such a fraud team. That fan base is the worst. No one in this team league I hate more than the Jazz. I hate Rudy Gobert.
You hate Rudy Gobert?
So much. He is the most overrated individual I've ever seen. He's a great defender, but to even consider him to be $200 million is a joke. It's a joke. So Davis Bertans is in the deal too. The Mavs go out and get Davis Bertans.
They need shooters. They're one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league.
They do.
That is a wild contract, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's insane for the ugliest white guy I've ever seen in my life.
He is pretty ugly.
He looks like Alvin and the Chipmunks, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy. I guess Luka really didn't like Porzingis. Porzingis offensively is really weird. Like, he literally shoots 4-pointers all game long and refuses to post up. And it's because he's skinny. He can't really...
he is the rebounding prowess of Tobias Harris.
Yeah, can we switch Porzingis and Tobias Harris's game? Because Tobias loves posting up. Loves to do it.
Yo, really? Imagine that? That would be perfect. Both of those dudes would be all-stars.
Bro, if you combine them, that would be the best player of all time.
Efficiently, they'd probably suck, but they would be the best player of all time, nonetheless. I really do hate the Jazz.
Last year, bro, it's crazy. I was like, we got to do the James Harden deal. We got to do it. And that was controversial at the time. I'm always controversial for some reason.
I made a video and I was like, the Sixers are going to regret this for a long time, not making this move. Like, we have to include Maxey. We have to include Maxey. But Daryl Morey, dude, is on another goddamn planet and said, hold it. Hold it. Let me steal him for even less. That's what nobody is talking about. We almost traded Houston everything.
We did give up a lot, though. Like, we gave up picks, midget Curry.
Cool. So, sweet.
I think Maxey's like his second Harden. Like, you got a love affair for Maxey. I was shocked when he didn't trade. That's why, my dad's an idiot, and he was like, "Oh, Maxey's gonna be gone." Blah blah. I was like, he didn't trade him last year. Are you dumb? And he is dumb. So he came up to. I was watching the Kings game yesterday, and he came up. He's like, "I got a great idea. Russell Westbrook for Tobias Harris." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of my room."
You're like, Dad,
Get out of here.
of my room.
Just get out of here. And he was like, I'm
Oh my
serious.
God.
He's a dog. He plays hard every night, you know, like all the NBA, you know, basic what you hear on ESPN, all that. The media brainwashes casual fans. It's crazy.
Oh, so quickly. Unbelievable. Yeah, Westbrook is terrible. Obviously,
All right.
don't do anything with him.
The
This
Lakers
deadline's
are
been
terrible
crazy.
too.
Lakers are
Yeah.
so bad, man. The fact that they lost last night to a team that
Yeah,
had like 4 guys.
And Ferne Simons is really fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
But I saw your tweet. I was like, nice. I love Anthony. He kills the Sixers too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, James Harden on the Sixers. Is this real life?
I don't know, man. Dude, I went crazy when I saw it. When I saw that, I was like, glad I was live, man. I was.
So they got 15 minutes to trade Miles Turner, right? Trade for Miles Turner, the Nets.
That's
I don't think
the
the
one
Sixers. I don't think the Sixers will do anything.
I don't either.
Right?
If anything, it's going to be like a second-round pick for something. Nothing big. Kristaps and a second-round pick for Spencer Dinwiddie and Bertans. I mean, that could kill Dallas. But I don't really know how long Porzingis is on contract because Bertans is one of the worst deals in the league.
He does bring a need to the team, at least.
Yeah, but he hasn't been able to do that since he got paid.
Yeah, but Luka, dude, he could get us 3-pointers.
Oh, yeah. I'd be putting up like 6 a game.
Yeah, we potentially could have an NBA role if we just hit our 3-pointers with Luka.
If I
That's
didn't
how
weigh
good he is.
150 pounds.
Yeah. I'm looking at Paul Millsap. So 19 minutes against the Houston Rockets, 10 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Oh, he had 10 rebounds against the Thunder.
Wrap it up, dude. I'm a Millsap fan. I'm back on the Millsap train. What
10 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound. Oh.
Wait, how many threes is he putting up a game? That's what I care about.
Hold up. Let me go to Basketball Reference.
All right, so hear me out real quick. Ramona Shelbourne tweets, I had an Eastern Conference team say to me, I hope this Brooklyn-Philly trade does not happen because both of those teams are going to be better than us now. It's got to be like Miami or Milwaukee, right?
Who knows? Milwaukee's still... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. 1.1 3-pointers attempted, 22% from 3. All right, let's go to last year though, because he's only getting 11 minutes per
2007.
game.
He had a good year in 07.
Let's go to his All-Star year. All right, 2019 he shot 2 a game, 44%. Ever since he's gotten to Brooklyn though, he's been shooting bad.
Yeah, because he's 50.
It's probably just the Brooklyn air, and that arena is like really dark. Like, how do they see in that arena? It's like dark.
It is dark. I've been there. But I love how far you'll go to back a little point that you made.
I believe in him, man. I do.
You gotta be the only dude.
How tall? Dude. He's 6'7", too. 37 years old, dude. He's
bringing. He's still got a couple years left.
He's gonna teach Tyrese Maxey some wisdom too. You gotta think about that. You can't just leave that out
because those two play the same position. Yeah, no, I hear you. One thing
just about life, you know. And he's gonna be like, you need to stay in Philadelphia because I stayed in Atlanta all my career, and they love. Oh no, he started in Utah.
Yeah, he was drafted by Utah. He went to Louisiana Tech University, bro.
All right, I'm starting to lose faith in him after that.
Yeah,
Utah.
Nothing good comes from Utah.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be ass, but better than nothing. You think B-Ball Paul plays?
If he doesn't, something's wrong.
Dude, I saw a report yesterday that Morey was like, I'll offer you Isaiah Joe and B-Ball Paul. Dude, Isaiah Joe with James Harden? Woo! Hopefully he could hit shots now.
Yeah, I was going to say, theoretically, yeah, it's an awesome thing, but the man hasn't proven to make shots.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, all his shots are contested because we don't get open 3-pointers. It's always like a hand in the face, a
Yeah.
defender closing out. Like James Harden, he's gonna generate butt naked open threes.
With Embiid on the court too. Hell yeah.
Like Isaiah Joe can catch it, pull his pants down, pull it back up, and then shoot, and he'll still be open.
I'm here
That's
for
how
that.
good James Harden is.
I'm here for that exact play. I'm here for all things Isaiah Joe, dude.
I would love to see Furkan do that.
Probably not.
Dude, when Furkan carries us in a game 5.
If Furkan carries us in game 5, I will make the longest YouTube video apologizing to everything that I've said about that man for the last 4 years.
I'm even losing faith at this point. Like, he really disappointed me, man. Like, he started off so hot.
Yeah.
Because he has the tools to be good. You know, he's long as hell. Like, what's with Sixers players like not gaining muscle? You know, Isaiah Joe still looks like a little boy. Paul Reed looks like a little boy. Like, do they work out? Seth Curry just doesn't lift either. Like, what do they do?
But then you look at Embiid, and Embiid has had a Giannis transformation.
Yeah, but that's Embiid.
Yeah, it's 50%.
I feel like Maxey too got bigger a bit.
Yeah, but it's the thing. It's why he's a stud. It's 50% personal. It's your own shit you got to deal with. You got to want it more than the next dude. But then it's 50% your culture and the development team. And you see teams like Miami. You see teams like like around the league, Golden State, that can develop guys. But Philly has not had that ever.
You know who we're forgetting? Shake Milton.
I mean, that's my favorite player on the team, but
is he really your favorite player?
Yeah, I love Shake.
I love his game, man. I really do.
I just think he could be so good. I think he has the chance to be so good, but he can't stay healthy, and we misuse him like crazy. I mean, we play that man at the point guard position, in which he is not.
Yeah, but we don't have to anymore because we got James Harden, Tyrese Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey and Shake Milton actually look good on the court together when they.
Well, I mean, what you just said. I mean, we there should be no time in a Sixers game where we don't have at least Tyrese or James Harden on the court.
Maybe Shake can actually start shooting well again.
That's the thing. I think he's
because remember his rookie year, man.
He was like a 40% 3-point shooter. He had 39 against the Clippers or something like that. Dude, he's a stud. And I think Shake Milton especially can improve the most out of James Harden because they have the most similar games on the team.
Yeah, they do.
Shake Milton is super shifty. He's not quick. He's not fast, I should say. He's quick, but he's a very shifty pace of play type of player, and that's exactly how Harden plays.
He was averaging like 4 assists during like a month.
Milton? Yeah. Dude, Milton was like number 2 on Sixth Man of the Year last year.
I like Milton.
I love Shake Milton.
And you can count on him for like just that left-hand finish. Like when you need a bucket, shot clock running down, he would just get to the lane.
That's my thing with Shake is I feel more confident when he's going clutch time shots than a lot of guys on the team.
Also, I think his defense is underrated because he's got a wingspan, and I think he affects shots, and he's like slow-footed kind of, but
he's long, man. He's long,
with Embiid backing him up, he's pretty decent.
Yeah, he's long and he's lanky. That's all you need defensively to just survive in the NBA. I mean, that's why Seth, as hard as Seth would try, in which he won it, but as hard as Seth would try defensively, it doesn't make a difference because he's just going to get burnt. He's not laterally quick. He's not quick at all. He has short, tiny dinosaur arms. It's not working. It wasn't going to work.
Dude, when Seth Curry was out, like, I'm going to be honest, like, I didn't miss him that much.
No, not really. I mean, I loved his contract. Of course, he's great value for that type of contract, but I would have done that deal regardless. I mean, I would have done that deal. If that's the deal, I'm like, yeah, I would have done that. I mean, you can't be afraid to trade Seth.
Tom Moore says, hearing Sixers are still busy on phones 18 minutes until deadline, but unclear if anything else will happen. Backup point guard, center, shooter would figure to be high on the list. Yeah, I'll be honest. Nothing's going to happen.
Neither do I, but you said we weren't going to get Harden either, so.
Yeah.
We have guys that we can trade, though, you know?
I
You have
mean, I think Danny Green, contenders would love Danny Green.
yeah. I just hope Morey doesn't like Danny too much.
I think he does.
Oh my god, he dude sucks, man. And Green has a great contract that's tradable.
Can we just
$11
buy
million
him out?
dollars. What?
Can we buy him out?
Yeah, right. We just signed him to an extension last year over this offseason, and now we're gonna buy him out.
I don't know, man. He's just annoying. Sick of
Yeah.
his podcast thing.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't even bother. I hate listening to him speak. One thing is good though is like I think maybe he's gonna be way better getting way less minutes a night.
Dude, he really is the Walmart version of JJ Redick in every aspect.
God, dude, he's like a lot less version. Not even Walmart.
He
He's a
tries
lot.
to be a podcaster off JJ Redick's on ESPN while he's on NBC Sports.
It was probably a part of his contract where they're like, I'll sign the deal, but I have to have a part on NBC Sports to talk. If he's a broadcaster or an analyst for the Sixers on NBC Sports, when he retires, I'm going to lose my mind. Because he seems like he's going to be that type of guy who wants to be a broadcaster but isn't good enough. So he just settles like Mark Jackson.
Yeah, he sucks. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah.
He
wish
can
we
make
played
3-pointer. If he's off though, he's like pitiful to watch.
disgusting because he doesn't do anything other than shoot corner threes.
He is smart defensively, but it's like he's in the right spot, but he's just so slow.
Yeah, he's too slow.
Like he knows what he's doing, but he's just incapable of doing it. Like I feel bad for the guy because like you could tell he's smart with it, and he's like communicating, telling people where to go, but he's just a step slow because he can't move anymore. Looks like he's got buckets on his feet.
I wonder how he feels about that. Like, cause he knows he can't do what he used to be able to do. He probably just like is so upset with the fact that his career is winding down now that he overdoes it in his interviews and shit.
And he's like, yeah, let me just pull up from 3 every fast break attempt I get.
Yeah, it's a 1v4. Oh, let me pull up. Dude, I think he might be shooting like 6% on that play.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, me too. So I mean, looking at the Wizards right now, they got Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, Rui Hachimura, and Deni Avdija. Still have Daniel Gafford and Thomas Bryant. That's got to be the most crowded team ever.
Give me Gafford.
Oh my god, I love Daniel Gafford.
Give me him. They got. Wish we could just make one more move with this last 5 minutes.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. DeJounte Murray just tweeted the Kevin Hart meme saying, "What the fuck?" Because Derek White got traded. Toby and every pick we've ever had for DeJounte Murray.
just get rid of every pick.
Get all the guards. Bring me DeJounte Murray. DeJounte and Harden to start and Maxey off the bench.
Yeah, I would love DeJounte Murray.
He'd be the greatest team in NBA history.
It's going to be a fun season, man.
I mean, it's already been fun, and it's halfway over. Wow.
It's been, I can't believe it happened.
I mean, I neither can I. I thought it was going to happen, and I still can't believe it happened. Look at the you got to look at the tweet I just retweeted. It says, Lakers, let's make a trade, and then NBA teams. They've yet to do anything.
Wait, what did you retweet?
It's by Lake Show Yo.
Bro, how do you lose to the tanking Trailblazers, and then you're just like, yeah, let's not do anything. Like, at least try to make like a George Hill type of move that we did last year.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe last minute, 4 minutes left, like a Westbrook for Wall type of thing. Wow.
Do you think Wall is a better fit than Westbrook?
Yeah. Because he just isn't as stupid.
What if Westbrook accepts a 6-man role?
It's never going to happen, dude.
I know. It's like Carmelo Anthony, man.
I mean, at least
Remember?
Carmelo can shoot though.
Yeah, but he like struggled accepting a lesser role, and then he was out of the league. I feel like Russ is going to be out of the league like next year.
Yeah.
I just don't see any team signing him because it makes no sense for a rebuilding team, and it makes no sense for a contender unless he was
Nope.
like, yeah, let me be Rajon Rondo and come off the bench for now on. But
Or just
he's not
a
ready.
pace of play guy, or just be a pace of play guy off the bench. You know,
He'd be a hell of a player off the bench against bench lineups.
he would. Okay, so the Raptors are trading Chris Boucher and Malachi Flynn to Houston for Eric Gordon, Daniel Tyson, a second-round pick.
Damn, Raptors are. I don't want to face the Raptors.
Neither do
They're
I.
just annoying.
They're so annoying. So well coached, man. Nick Nurse should
Great
be top
coach,
instead of Doc
long,
Rivers.
athletic, tall.
Pascal's playing the best basketball of his career right now.
I'll take Tobias for Pascal Siakam. Let's get that
100%.
done.
They would never do that. Dude just
Never.
got named to Conference Player of the Week, and then they trade him.
Never. They would never.
No.
I think we're stuck with Tobias through his contract. Besides, like the
No.
last year, maybe.
I think we're stuck until the offseason. He's going to be movable.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll trade him to OKC and attach picks and free up cap space. But
Dude, I was watching De'Aaron Fox yesterday, and like he looks motivated again because I watch a lot of the Kings because of Halliburton, you know, my guy Halliburton, and like Fox looked terrible, like for the last 2 months, and then last game with Sabonis, he looked like himself again. I just feel good for. I hope it works out for the Kings, just because
me
like
too.
there's like I
Yeah.
feel bad.
Oh, they're my second favorite team for some reason. I don't know why. I
They're
just like
just fun to watch.
I like the Kings. Yeah, I love De'Aaron Fox so much, and I
like
wish
their
he was.
arena. I like their hot commentator.
Yeah,
They have a hot commentator, dude.
I gotta check that out. We like that. We like new pieces of information like that.
Wish the Sixers could. Never mind. I'll probably get canceled for that
Yeah,
shit. My bad.
we're all thinking it. Just hold it in. Just hold it in. One thing that I didn't really put together that I didn't realize is Sabonis' ability to run a fast break and have kind of Fox be a trailer or Fox be something. Their fast break could be good, man, and they're clearly keeping Harrison Barnes. They win now.
He looked good yesterday. I was like, if we had him instead of Tobias, we would be championship contender.
We would be, dude.
People don't realize how much of a better player he is just because he's smart, makes quick decisions, can get fouled.
Yeah,
he can get to the line, bro.
Oh yeah, he's a good ball player, dude. Okay, so now Daniel Tyson's headed to Boston.
He gets roasted by Embiid.
Yes, he does.
Just because it's like unfair. But I think he's a solid backup. He's nothing special. Not a rim runner.
No. I mean, he can pop it a little bit. He can shoot the ball pretty well, but
he's fine. Boston just needs shooters, bro. Like Danny Green.
Yes, they do.
Is that the only move Boston made?
No, I think they I'm going to look that up. I think Boston made a pretty good move earlier today.
Man, what a day.
What a day.
Holy shit.
So it says Terrence Ross is the Celtics' primary deadline move that they won. Oh, they got Derek White. They got Derek White from San Antonio.
So why do they still have Schroeder?
Buy him out?
Hold up. Shams just tweeted. Oh, Dennis Schroeder is the Houston Rockets. So they're going to buy him out.
Of course.
Houston's going to buy him out. They won't keep him. Why would they keep him? So we're probably going to get Schroeder if that's the case. Right?
I would hope so, dude.
Well, actually, I got to rephrase that. We're not going to get Schroeder. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I'll say
we're not going to get Schroeder. It's a horrible move. No way we're getting him.
Oh my god, dude!
I would have liked Darren Holiday. I
Yeah,
really like that move. That's a
he
low
shoots the
key.
ball.
That's such a James Jones move. He's always making low key moves like that.
He's awesome. He's awesome what he does.
Damn.
All
Also,
right, so
you see the Kings get Dante DiVincenzo?
I did. That's who they've wanted from the
I
Bogdan
like that.
Bogdanovich thing.
He's gonna
That's
be
why.
way better on that team.
Yeah, I like it. I like Dante. He's all right. He doesn't stay healthy, but the Kings are, they're the Kings. They're the Kings. What about Thad Young? He got traded today, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get bought out.
Where did he go?
The Rap Spurs like traded Goran Dragic. Yeah. Wait. Wasn't it Goran Dragic and Thaddeus Young and each team just gonna buy him out? It was something weird like that.
Unless the Raptors hold on to Thad Young.
I don't think they will. They
Uh,
already have so many players like that.
I know.
Yeah, it's just straight up Dragic, Thad Young.
Why do
Probably
that?
the worst deal. The most pointless deal of the deadline.
Just trade a dude to each team just for each team to buy the dude out.
Yeah, that was like a warm-up shot. A warm-up shot for Shams.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Yeah, what someone tweeted, when does Ben Simmons speak with the media?
I can't wait.
Bro, imagine he doesn't even play. Like he's just like, I'm good. I got
Yeah.
Maya Jama. I'm good. Basketball, what's that?
Yeah, I'm getting married. I got to settle down.
I mean, he's probably enjoying his life. Now it's a lot of stress, man. Championship expectations in New York, even knowing no one cares about Brooklyn.
First round
But
pick. Bust or not a bust now.
it's
Ben
KD
Simmons.
and Ben Simmons, bro. That's got to be like the most mentally fragile team of all time. And Kyrie Irving.
Oh my. And the craziest thing is, none of this would ever happen if Kyrie Irving didn't be anti-vax. All of this.
That's just a Kyrie.
Because
Well,
that
they're probably
man,
going to lift the mandate eventually for
New York.
the Nets. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the mask mandate got lifted, so it's
Yeah,
only a matter of time.
dude, I can't wait. I mean, I live in Brooklyn. Like, I live on the border of Brooklyn and Queens. So you best believe I'm going to go to some games.
Dude, but the thing is, got to keep this in mind. KD's still hurt. Kyrie is out, part-time player. They're the 8th seed right now. What if they still fall in the play-in and lose like by the Hawks? Because Ben Simmons probably is going to take at least a month and a half or half a month.
He's going to be ready
playing.
March 11th. He's going to be ready the day after the Brooklyn Nets come to Philadelphia.
And now they don't have James Harden. Like, they could still keep losing.
Yeah, if that happens, dude, Kyrie's gone in the offseason.
And then we get Kyrie.
I would rather die. I would rather die.
Dude, he's a hell of a player.
I don't care. I don't care.
Come on, we need this. We need all the dysfunction.
I do
and
love
we bring back Ben Simmons.
All right, now I'm on board.
Yeah, we're
so trade Tobias Harris to Brooklyn, bring in Ben Simmons, and have Kyrie.
Imagine Ben Simmons like 15 years down the road, at that tail end of his career, he's a buyout candidate, and we just sign him off the bench.
It'd be hilarious. And then that's how he gets his ring.
Oh my god! Nah, he's the most hated
ever. Yeah,
most hated of all time.
Hilarious. His farewell tour would be so funny. Him coming to Philly. He goes to play in every city except Philly. Oh my god!
Like Brooklyn plays tonight against the Wizards. L. Like I'm voting hard against Brooklyn now because I want them to miss the playoffs because everyone's like, oh, the Sixers got fleeced. Dude, we traded a dude who's not playing. Come on, you can't say that.
I don't know how.
At least wait 3 years.
Exactly. I like I said I said this yesterday in my video. Sean Marks and Daryl Morey are the guys who will not lose a trade in the moment. Like a couple years down the line, you can look back and say that's a bad trade, but neither of these dudes are going to lose an easy trade, like a bad trade immediately. So like, yeah, it's fair. And like you look at these guys and you're like, oh, Nets may have won this, or Philly may have won this. I mean, that's what you're going to get
You
from
gotta
two of the
wait.
guys who do as good as possible. Got to
You gotta
wait.
wait and see, man.
But I think it's
That's
crazy to be
why I
like,
didn't think it was gonna happen because I thought both sides were gonna be like, I'm not giving you Thibault. I'm not giving you Curry. I'll give you Curry, but I'm not giving you Thibault. I'll give you
yeah,
Curry and Drummond, but I'm not giving you picks. Like that's what I
yeah,
thought was gonna happen. But glad I was wrong. I love being wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
especially today. Especially today, man. No deal for the
Like
Lakers. They'll focus on the buyout market.
like that's the thing. People get mad at me for my opinions, but I will admit I'm wrong. And I
Which is
enjoy
huge.
being wrong.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta do, man. That's like the thing. You can change your opinions, but you gotta admit you were wrong.
yeah,
You know?
100%. Yeah,
Like
that's what makes you.
I was lethal on Daryl Morey. Lethal, but he's on my good side now. I'll get on my knees for him. If I see him in public, he's like, get on your fucking knees. I'll get on my knees. I'll bow down to him. I'll kiss his feet. Like,
All the
dude,
above.
Daryl Morey's the king right now.
The king.
I'll buy an
Speaking of,
NFT. No, I'm not buying
I'm
an
not going to
NFT.
go that far. No NFTs
Yeah, I'm
for
not.
me.
No, fuck no.
I
Unless
mean,
we
but
got Halliburton.
when you look at the teams in the East, who would you say improved the most? It has to be Philly,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, Milwaukee just made a one move. Serge Ibaka,
Lateral,
that's a nice
lateral.
move.
No, it's not, dude. Ibaka's what is he going to do?
I mean, it's stretch 5 next to Giannis.
Okay, Bobby
Not
Portis can
bad.
do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bobby Portis. That's a player
he's
the
a center.
Sixers need.
Yeah, right. Never going to happen.
So I think them losing PJ Tucker is way bigger than people realize because he was like huge in the finals, just annoying the hell out of Devin Booker and just all their perimeter players because he's annoying like that.
Yeah,
Plus, we
he's a
match up really well. Like Embiid can go 1-on-1 against Giannis defensively. Like we don't have to double Giannis or like pack the paint because of Embiid.
It depends on his outside shot. If he's going to hit it, then we're
Yeah,
going to be
that's true.
screwed. But if you look at teams around the Eastern Conference, like let's start low. The Knicks didn't make a move. I mean they're in
You
a
see Woj's tweet about the Knicks?
no.
He just tweeted, "No deals for Knicks." Source tells ESPN. Like he didn't have to do that. Imagine if that was the Sixers.
Yeah,
That's messed up, bro.
that is
That's why
messed up.
Shams
That's
is
funny.
better than Woj.
Really.
I
All right,
don't know.
let me look at these Eastern standings here. The Wizards are going to wizarded it. They got KP. Cool. Raptors got better.
Yeah, Raptors are good. They were good
Raptors
before
are good,
too.
but
I've been
in a
planning
series,
on
I'm
making
taking
a
Philly.
video on them.
Yeah, in a series, I'm taking Philly. Miami's probably really good as usual. They've had like 7 games this year where their starting 5 has played together, and they're 35-20.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have a chance against anyone.
Yeah,
Cleveland, kind of
Karras is
scary.
good. Karras is good. Yeah, I mean
I
they're
think
not.
I want to face the Bulls, bro.
You want to or you want it?
I want to.
Really?
Yeah, I just think Embiid cooks Vucevic. Billy
Yeah,
Donovan's not a good coach. He's an all right coach.
yeah,
He's like Doc Rivers level, to be honest. DeMar DeRozan's great, but he takes tough shots. Like I know he dropped 45 on us, but like half of those shots, I was like, there was a hand in his face. That's good defense. It is what it is. They're just all about isolation. Too much isolation for my liking.
yeah. But like they have 2 guys who are fourth quarter guys.
True.
So like I just think they're a tough team to beat
But we
full
got
time.
Embiid and Harden.
Dude, I didn't even think of that. Holy shit, we have James Harden. Oh my god, man.
Defensive player of the year, Embiid. Woo!
Yeah, let's start that.
He's gonna have to be, man. Our defense
If,
is looking
yeah,
suspect.
It's gonna be, but like, it does it though? Like, is Harden a much worse defender than Seth Curry?
Probably better, to be honest. He's a good
Yeah,
post defender. Not a
and
lot of people know that.
Drummond is a loss, but at the same time, Embiid and Drummond don't share the court, so like Embiid has the same thing he's got to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could beat anyone, but we could also lose to anyone. Besides,
Yeah,
like, we'll beat the Raptors, I guess. And I just hate playing the Raptors after what happened to us. We'll beat the Celtics. I mean, come on now. Hornets, I think we would beat. Hawks, we would beat. Like the Cavs, we could beat, lose. Beat, lose.
nah, I think the Cavs are an easy win. I like the Cavs, but it's just not their year yet.
I agree with that.
Like, it's gonna be tough for Embiid, but we have Harden.
Yeah, we have ours. The GOAT
We have
Harden.
James Harden. We have James Harden, bro.
Bucks.
Chicago, I
I'm
think,
not
is
afraid of the
beatable.
Bucks. I never was afraid of the Bucks. Besides last year, because
I'm a
that was
big.
just their year, man. I just felt something. The Heat, I
They're
am afraid of the Heat. I do not
always.
want to touch the Heat. I
Mhm.
don't want to go to Miami because if we go to Miami, James Harden's going to be at the strip club, bro. Come on now.
He should be working from home at whenever we go to Miami, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's funny. I think Milwaukee's tough though, because like Drew Holiday is a great perimeter defender. If
Yeah.
anybody can guard Harden, it's going to be him. Middleton is just a better Tobias Harris, and then it's going to be Embiid versus Giannis, which is just tough. And then when it comes to depth, Milwaukee has more depth than us.
Vin Fosh on Twitter?
No,
He's like a meme Sixers reporter. He just fakes it. And he said, the Philadelphia 76ers are expected to pursue Ennis Freedom if his contract is bought out.
I would cry. I feel like that's like Embiid's least favorite human.
He's not your rim runner you like?
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think he could even touch rim.
No shot. He's just a taller Niang.
He can get rebounds, though. That's
Yeah, and then
why he's in the NBA.
put up a brick immediately following. Oh,
Yeah.
Aeneas Freedom is officially waived 1 minute ago.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
I hate to
Legion
cut
moves.
this short, but I got to go. I got a game today.
Yeah,
So,
you're all good, dude. I'm about to stop anyway. I've been streaming for 3 hours.
dude, I haven't ate all day.
I know I'm
Like,
starving.
I'm going to Burger King. I'm going to be throwing up on the court.
Yeah, you're gonna have a rough day today. Hopefully the shot.
Dude, I don't give a fuck.
If the
Second
shot's
last
not,
game, I don't
oh yeah,
care. We
if
got
the shot's not
Harden.
dropped tonight, you might struggle.
No, I'm gonna be like, shot clock running down.
Oh my god.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. It was
Yeah, of
fun.
course. Thanks for hopping on, bro.
No problem.
See you, Bresky. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. What a day. Any last words? Appreciate everyone who hopped out today. Got to channel some inner huge news, man. Philadelphia 76ers and James Harden. Definitely not signing Aeneas Freedom. I think big men, Derek Favors, Biombo, maybe Tristan Thompson. Anything else you guys want to say? Speak now and forever hold your peace. The Philadelphia 76ers, again, officially have James Harden from a Ben Simmons deal. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't get any better than that. Morey did it again. Nothing else to say, Giorgio's. Nothing else to say, man. That being said, appreciate everybody coming out. This was the coolest stream I've ever had. Great moment. I might have to upload a couple clips from this stream and post them on YouTube because we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We are contenders. Peace.